Well, hello, everybody. Welcome into another edition of Braylon Lee's Virtual Tour Live. I'm not by myself tonight. How are you, co-host? How are you, my friend?
Hey, how are you? Hey,
Lord,
everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight for this
yes,
reunion
indeed.
special. It is
Woo,
definitely going down tonight.
Lord Jesus, Lord Jesus. I think somebody is on my YouTube community wall with some facial reactions from the episode. Let me see who's on the community wall. Hang on, let me see something. Let me see something. Oh wait, Melody. Oh my God. Yeah, Melody, I feel the same way of your pictures on my community wall. Y'all hire is Wayne Lowe's available, but either way, we're about to go on tour. Let me take out this iconic intro there. You see the virtual tour background, you hear the virtual tour music, and then there is me. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Oh, damn it, it's 9:01. Damn it, it's 9:01. You know what time it is, y'all. Come on. Lord, we got a lot to talk about. So I guess we just go right in, right, Gigi?
Yeah,
Cause,
definitely
cause,
get right to it. Let's start from where I guess where do you got to start from the beginning? Okay, so
absolutely. Absolutely. So we roll up in Los Angeles through the magic of television, ladies and gentlemen. And we are at AKS Studios. Tim Bonefields, welcome in. Colton James, welcome into you as well. So we start off at AKS Studios. So Melody shows up first, then Kimmy, then Marcel, Maurice, Kiki, Stormi, and Courtney, and then Martell. Y'all, tell me why his dressing room is the sprinkler valve room.
and tell me why the door didn't open. Did it was
Right.
it locked?
You know what? I guess production must have heard that because he believed that the bed was wet, that he can make it wet at the studio and turn the sprinklers on. So they were like, no. Unlike you, we actually care about our equipment. This actually is worth something unlike you. So they just said, listen, we'll just put them down in the basement. So then, Carlos, comes out of the dressing room, right? Now, I'm going to be real with y'all. If I was the host, even if Melody wanted me to say hi, I'll be like, sweetie, I will talk to you on stage, because to me, it ruins the dynamic with you and the cast as the host. Because by the time they come out, well, hell, I mean, the interaction is ruined. You know what I mean? When I see Melody Cherie Rodgers, no, oh my God. Yeah, Melody Cherie Rodgers. Ooh, thought I said the other name. But no, when I see Melody Cherie Rodgers in the cast, I want them to come around the corner. I'm like, okay, you did that. Or like,
Almost kind of like I guess you could say a fashion show, or come on, let's serve looks, give everybody's first
absolutely.
reaction and first opinion instead of going
Absolutely.
around and actually already seeing people in their outfits,
That
or even
part.
with makeup on, or even kind of gauging where people are. I guess it's good to get a fresh reaction when they come
Yes.
out. That definitely would have been a lot better. But I mean,
Oh,
still,
absolutely.
that's Carlos's thing, and he definitely had to let it be known that he is the creator of
Mm-hmm.
the show.
And executive producer. Lord help.
Exactly.
Lord help. But this is the thing too. Like, if you know who you are, you know the power you have. You don't have to go around showcasing it. It'll just show up when the camera comes on. You understand? But also too, I would be like, you know what, that's a good look. Or you know what, hang on. Hey, can y'all roll out this mirror? I want you to look at yourself. Why did you bring your behind out here looking like this? Like, that's the type of engagement there. So anyway, so we go through all the dressing rooms, and Carlos says to Melody, we're gonna talk this reunion. Melody says yes. Carlos says to Maurice, I thought Martell was the most hated man in America, but you definitely, and Kimmy said, rose through the ranks. Yeah, he rose through the ranks, but yeah, you still stayed with his ass, didn't you? But okay. Carlos said to Martell, you look swole. Why would you give a damn about how swole he is? You want to work out in the gym with him, or you want to work out in the bed with him? Which one is it?
Listen, you know that a long time ago, one of my videos said that, listen, Martell wants to be a housewife and Carlos wants to be Mrs. Holt. Okay? We have said this when they went on that little promo tour together.
Mm-hmm.
And if you've seen or noticed actually in the reunion how he grabbed Martell's arm and kind of squads his muscle. I said, look at it. He thinks he's slick.
Well, I mean, allegedly one of the
But
requirements
I
you
feel
gotta
like
love you.
Carlos is definitely, he's got his eye on Martell, and they've even, Anyway.
Hey, PN2, Ross, Tina Turn, Nikki News, Ramel Jackson. I see y'all coming in. Thank you. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Yes, you are seeing me and GG9 team up for this one because y'all, if you thought part 1 was something, you know what? Let me be quiet. Anyway, but apparently one of the requirements to be with Martell Ho is you must love eating cake, but that's neither here nor there. Let's roll on. So, Carlos talks about having a home-cooked meal.
Lord have mercy.
Okay, but he does talk about having a cooked meal. And
hey,
so,
PNT Ross. Hey, Nikki News.
Ross, welcome in.
Hey, Tina. Hey, everybody.
Yes, welcome in. Glad to have y'all here. So Carlos is saying, so you don't have anybody cooking you a home cooked meal. And, Martell says that no one likes to cook these days. And so, then, Carlos says that coleslaw, I think, cooks. Now, I don't know if that was the name or not. Okay. But I mean, I guess a side dish is a dish, I guess, but I don't know. But then Carlos goes over to Courtney and says, "Don't throw money at me, Courtney. I actually like you. I'm scared of you." I'm like, really? So you scared of a brother that is bigger than you, but you can't be scared for a woman with a Revenge P tape on your cast? Okay, cool. I guess that's acceptable behavior. I guess I don't know.
No, and that's actually something that I really hope is addressed at some point in time, because there's been a lot of things that have been addressed except for the serious things. There's a whole Revenge P tape that's out that the man that is sitting next to you is the one who put it out on his wife or his ex-wife to humiliate her. And there's been no discussion about it. You guys didn't fire him. You didn't get him off the show. You guys did not try to protect her in any kind of way. But then you tell Courtney that you're afraid of him. Okay. Courtney is not even the type of person that's going to come for you unless you do something that's worth him actually getting out of character. So to have fear of that instead of fear of the backlash that you get for allowing a man to basically assault a woman, that it speaks volumes. But we've questioned a lot about it when it comes to just off seeing how Carlos is when it comes to women, period, off of all of the shows. If you look at the shows that he has produced and see how the women are treated on there, you really get a picture of how he is. And it's been questioned. I've questioned it. A lot of people have questioned it, how he is with his mother or the relationship that they had.
No, absolutely right. And very well articulated as always, Gigi. So then we get to Kiki. I don't know why this was the interaction, but Carlos says, to Kiki, we ain't gonna have any drinks on the table. And Kiki said, no drinks on. Carlos like, we know. I'm like, Carlos, go to the next dressing room, because you just being shady. Look, like I said, you can talk about drinks, but you can't drink in all this social media ish that's been going on. But okay. So then Marceau and Tisha are both in boxing robes. Really? I mean, now listen, I know one of my videos is called the Huntsville Rumble, but good damn, I didn't expect y'all to actually be in boxing robes. This is not a boxing match. And not to mention Marceau, quite frankly, and Tisha, quite frankly, if we put y'all in a UFC ring, y'all wouldn't make it. I can't do it. And
I want to know who put the battery inside Tisha's back to make her rev up like she actually is about that life. Because the way she came out, first off, y'all in this boxing, robe and gloves, and y'all are about to, get in the gym and do it, and y'all come straight out just on 1,000. Tisha, absolutely. You are come on, girl. You are not even that person. And if it was any other time or any other day, Stormi would get with that ass. Stormi would definitely listen. Meet her outside afterwards. Have that same energy. I bet you won't. You did that on the stage, and just like Stormi said, this is rehearsed. Yep. This is rehearsed right now. And girl, stop. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, absolutely. You are not about that. But I wonder who was really in her back to make her feel like I'm about to act like this.
No, absolutely. I mean, honestly, hey, Game Changer, welcome in. And listen, let me tell you something. I've been saying this all season about Stormi. Stormi has become the unelected voice of reason that nobody asked for, but she came through. And honestly, tell you the truth, I feel like Stormi got in her back pocket to whoop that ass. I really, really do. Because see, Tisha is Tasha from Power. And I think Ghost is Stormi. I really do. I really, really do. No, I'm not. Y'all know that iconic scene where Amari Hardwick snatched up Notori Nonn, and her eyes looked like her life was about to end. Everybody's got their opponent. Question is, will you make it out the match? So then we get to everybody coming out. So Kimmy and Maurice come out first. Kimmy, if you're going to be at a reunion for 8 to 12 hours, and you know this ish, you've been doing this for 6 damn seasons. Where's something that's breathable? Walking like a Barbie.
It did look like she was suffocating. And Lord have mercy, Maurice couldn't even walk out behind her without stepping on her. And did you hear the comment Carlos said? Carlos said, "For once, have her back."
Her back.
I said, "For once in your life, have her back."
Yeah, exactly. We know you guard her front, but always have her back.
And then have her back. Yeah.
Then Maurice says he always likes it from the back. And Carlos says, that makes 2 of us. And Kimmy's like, you know what? Screw both of y'all. This ain't off to a good start. And I'm just like, you know what?
Right. Like, come on now. We already know that you're an nympho. You said that you needed, like, when this woman was fighting cancer, the things that you were saying and just how disgusting you was when it came to talking about your wife who was fighting cancer and how she suffers through sex with you because to you, that's her way of sticking beside you while you're sticking beside her. Just that right there, I think was one of the most disgusting things he said.
No, absolutely. Pt.1 Ross said, Tisha looking like a can of hot busted biscuits. You know what? I'm not doing this with y'all tonight. Like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel and also Queen T with GG9's channel as well. A great content creator. We are live on tour. For those of you who just watched part 1, I know was a lot. If you go to my channel, y'all, I got not 1 but 2 videos for y'all. The second part of the second video, y'all are going to laugh your ass off with that thumbnail. But the first one, 39 minutes and 34 seconds. I gave y'all a whole, basically 40 minutes worth of damn content of the episode you just watched. Don't play with me. Get to know me. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We're live on tour. So with that being said, then, you know, Carlos says, please welcome Courtney Steele and Stormi Steele and Courtney Steele. I mean, Beasley. And Marceau, you just didn't help that at all. Like, just
right. The shade like, that he.
No, go ahead, Gigi. You're good.
I was just saying the shade that Carlos threw, like, and then to act like, oh no, I'm sorry, I meant no. You purposely did that, and you didn't even act that out well as if it was a mistake. We knew exactly what you meant. You was trying to be funny.
Exactly right. Just I can't.
But you're so afraid of Courtney.
Mm-hmm. But then Martell comes out, and Lord Jesus. So Carlos says, "Is this a Carlos King original?" I'm like, who let you make suits? I mean, I know Steve Harvey makes suits because he's been in suits for a long time. I know Michael Strahan, Ryan Seacrest, but who would allow you to make a suit collection? I mean, you do realize that you actually have to know dimensions and fabric and all that type of stuff. Like, it's not just slapping a label on it and then just walking away from it like your own show that you haven't reviewed none of the episodes for. But I mean, listen. So then Martell goes to Melody Seat. I'm like, Ninja, do you not know who seat that is? I mean, it's not Braylon Lee, see, because I would have been sitting there anyway. There would have been an extra chair.
Listen, I'm pretty sure that they at least went over some type of seating. Like, hey, you're going to sit on. And if you look at it, every season during the reunion, you sit in the same spot.
Exactly.
This is your spot. This is where you are. You knew that this is where you was at. Don't try to switch stuff up now.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. So then, ladies and gentlemen, the Grand Dame, to use some words from Potomac, of Huntsville comes out. Melody Cherie Rodgers. Ooh, I almost said Lee. Lord help.
Giving Renaissance.
Listen, Renaissance. In my notes, I said she's looking like a Soul Train dancer, but understood the damn assignment. If Soul Train came back in 2024, that outfit would be approved. I mean,
you right.
Flawless.
Yeah.
Flawless. I mean, the curls. I mean, the skin. I mean, just Lord help. I just your ass is stupid, Martell. I can't. Lord help. Like I said in my video,
did you see how he was looking at her when she came out? Like every time he looks at her with the fact that he knows that he made a mistake, and he just has to look every single time like, damn it, I know I fucked up.
Oh, absolutely.
Like I fucked up.
In my commentary for the first part of the video, I said it must be really sad for Martell to realize that he's not going to be able to be a seat no more.
Yeah, and you're right. Maurice is a non-factor because listen, we gonna get into all of that, but yes, Melody Rodgers definitely came out serving all of the looks.
Man, I mean, and honestly, to tell you the truth, like I know that some people, yes, Nikki News, they said biscuits. You know the chat by now. We don't play. Love you, Nikki News, as always. But no, I mean, I think the reason why people don't, and I said this on the Silver's Live, by the way, shout out to the Silver, like, comment, share, subscribe to her. The reason why I said what I said on the Silver's panel on YouTube was this. The reason why they can't understand where Melody is where she is and they are where they are, Melody has made it up high, but she doesn't mind coming down low to be with the people, for the people, of the people, and by the people. And, you know, when you have a soul selfishness, guess what? Everything you do will come back to you in the manner that you gave it. By the way, I just want to give y'all a disclaimer. So I don't know if it's in the first video or the second video, but there is a code that says I just sell 20. I use that code as a joke. Do not go to 7thAvenueBeauty.net and enter I just sell 20, okay? I just said that because listen, the I sell t-shirts thing we're going to talk about it was hilarious, but please do not go on and type that code, because if you type in that code and it says null and void, I'm not responsible for your disappointment. Although I did put it in there as a business idea for y'all to get 20% off. So listen, I'm always looking out for y'all.
Listen, I don't think you want to do that again, because I think we might have messed up Jessica's shit by putting in the combative cough.
You know what? I'm done with you.
I think we sent some people over there looking for combative coffee that was not there.
Lord help.
Few people's like, I went there. It's not really there. Like, damn it. Thought we said that it wasn't real, but
Lord help.
Full disclaimer.
Full disclaimer,
because
those two codes
cannot be responsible.
Cannot be responsible. Okay, but hopefully, if Melody Cherie is watching, you should make I just sell merchandise and do that code. Okay, I'm just trying to look out for the people. That's all I'm doing. So Melody says Carlos looks great, and Carlos says next to y'all I have to try. Melody says does red mean you bring the fire this reunion? And Carlos said, well, I'm a fire star. Sir, we all know you got power. Just activate and execute it. Damn. Don't talk about it. Be about it. Ish. Lord help. So, Carlos.
Listen, Carlos, we know you spicy. Carlos is spicy.
No, for sure.
But listen, I'm gonna tell you, he came out flaming. He came out on fire.
No, absolutely.
And honestly, he couldn't even really get his questions out, especially at the beginning.
Right.
Because Tisha was just on 10. So
no. She look. She put 100 on 10. That's what she did. She absolutely absolutely did that. So Carlos said that this is our 4th reunion. I'm a little confused though, because didn't he say on social media that was his 3rd reunion? So
Listen, that's just like this being the 6th season, but the 7th season too. Like,
that
I don't think they know.
that part. So I'm just like, is it 3 or is it 4? You do realize social media, it has many receipts, Carlos, right? But anyway, so do you ever think we would make it to 4? And Kimmy said, after 1, yes. Her concern was the vision. Really, Kimmy, you had vision? Any vision at all? Because I mean, vision will give you.
Hold on, it was a question of you questioning Melody's vision, because this was her vision that was brought to light because of her. So
No,
what, y'all didn't believe her vision because she everybody in?
No, absolutely. I mean, but the main reason why I say that is because, wait a minute. So you give a damn about the vision of getting to a 4th reunion, but you can't have vision to see that your husband don't care about you? Okay. Make sure you get that LASIK so you can see everything, because Lord Jesus, your vision is way off. But that's neither here nor there. So Carlos says to Melody, you changed your name from Holt to Rodgers. How do you feel? And Melody says she feels freedom, light, peace, and happiness. Melody says everybody energy seems great across the stage. Martell making faces already. And Martell's like, dude, really? Really? Just stop. Dude, you are getting a check to exist when no one wants you to exist. Shut your ass up and take the damn check and roll the hell on. I don't get this.
That actually reminds me of someone from earlier who was only there because of the contract.
You know what? I'm not doing this with your ass tonight. I'm not doing this with you.
The similarities.
The similarities between own shows. No, that's facts. That is
exactly.
That's actual and fact. Lord help. So, Martell said it was ish on what she said. When she was with him, she was free. Well, Martell, let me ask you something, bro. If she was free with you, then why did she divorce you? I'll wait for a response.
Because he was free with everybody else. He wasn't just free with her. He was free with everybody else but his wife.
That part.
Like, and you steady, yeah, you're doing everything outside of your marriage besides taking care of home.
Absolutely.
So that's why you lost the wife. You did. You lost her, and now you want her back. She's not checking for you, and you're still not doing right.
Absolutely. That's why.
But she then said makes it as though Melody's not nobody. Like, Melody's nobody. Who's Rodgers? Rodgers ain't nobody. She was a Rodgers before she was a Holt, and she had and was doing things before she got with you and married you.
Exactly right. And
only thing she got with you was some kids.
Right. And then dismiss them as those are great people. Like, dude, really? The only reason why Marcus and the men in her life haven't done a drive-by is because she's been silent and have not played that card. They're just waiting for when God said go from Melody to drive by on your ass.
Not the God said go.
Listen. I mean, because at this point, any other dude would have been handled by now. I keep saying that, but it is what
after
it is.
Everything that he's done, especially with him, you're trying to, like we talked about, the revenge P. Yes. You are really trying to ruin the life of the mother of your children because you're so mad and upset that you've been rejected and that she's not putting up with it, that you are willing to hurt her and your children and put out some revenge P.
That part.
Like,
no, you're absolutely right. And
of course, anybody else, brothers, cousins, uncles, daddies, everybody would have been done jumped on that ass just off that.
Oh, absolutely. So then he says when she was with him, had great things going. It's changed, but Melody said things have changed, and Carlos said he feels a different energy in the room and that they're all in a great mood. Hey, Sunshine Rays, welcome in. BC Jones, shout out to you as well. I see your questions there. Much love to you as well. And listen, honestly, Carlos, the reason why they're all in a great mood is because Ish hasn't got started yet. You should know this by now. You are the fire starter, as you say. gonna try to warm everybody up with butter and then put them through the fiery furnace like the three boys in the Bible. Shut your ass up. You know exactly what you're doing. So we go on Marcel and Tisha, and they do the recap of the season. Lord Jesus. So Carlos said, y'all were in the hot seat for your business acumen this season. Marcel said, oh, really? I didn't feel it. Carlos said, oh, yeah, I felt it. And not just because I'm wearing red. Really? Really? You couldn't say it's not just because I actually know what's in my account. Y'all don't know what's in y'all's. You could come up with something better. Like, really?
Everybody felt it. Come on now. Like we all watched the same episode. So those clips that they showed, we have all seen. And we've actually watched the episode and not just the clips. At least most of us have. Now, come on now. From the very beginning, we ain't even just going to talk about this season. Let's go ahead and back up to the very beginning. The Scotts have been scammers. Their business practices have been shady. Every last one of them. And this season showed it even more because we seen on the episode where even at the beginning when Tisha was covering up the labels with her own sticker and they all looked like Canvas Beauty product bottles.
Correct.
We've seen that. Why would y'all have that on the episode? You're showing us clearly that she's all about taking someone's business idea and trying to make it hers instead of actually coming up with her own. And then she did the same thing. She did it with Mel. She's done it with Stormi. And then you even see that her shipping label was exactly the same. So we seen that you plagiarized your whole shipping label, but then you put it off on a web designer. No, that's the whole problem.
And not to mention, too, the thing that really got to me, and by the way, y'all welcome in. Glad to have you here. That is the one only Queen T with GG9. I'm Braylon Lee. This is Virtual Tour Live. We're live on tour with the first part of the reunion for Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 6B, but really Season 6 still. And there's also 2 videos on this YouTube channel, the episode you just watched. Glad to have you here. We're talking about Marcel and Tisha and their business practices. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Glad to have all you here. And, when it came to, the Black Business Expo, as their first event, it ran great despite the hate. In 2024, it will be great. Tisha said everyone in the group hated on the event, and Melody was like, no. She said that she was very proud. Martell said, she said everybody. Martell, that includes you, you dumbass. Did you not realize when she said everybody, that included you? Really? Really? Not to mention,
but Marcel let it be known. He said, no, Mel, Maurice, and Martell was the only ones that said, good job and actually gave positive feedback. But he felt like, and then when Carlos asked, well, what about Kimmy? He said no.
That's right. And that's when Kimmy said she thought that that it turned out great. However, she's not afraid to say if something could be better. It blows my mind how you can say what something could be better for anybody else, but you can't even tell your own self what should be better for you. And not to mention, Martell, you the one who didn't want to speak on the damn panel until you saw Melody show up in the damn crowd. Shut your behind up. Damn, y'all forget your own damn receipts.
Nobody wanted to do nothing. And everybody was like, why isn't Mel up here? And that's something else. Just like when Marcel tried to make it like all Mel does is sell T-shirts. You know that she's been a public speaker for a very long time. You know that she's into real estate. You know that she, builds houses. You know she does all of this stuff. She has her skincare product. She does a lot. And we know this. So to make it as though she's just one person that does one thing, that's definitely not true. But coming to the Black Expo, as Tisha says, the Expo, you guys really didn't. Every last one of y'all asked about Melody being on stage. Every last one of y'all wanted her up there on that stage. And when you could not get Melody where you wanted, you tried to downplay what it is that she does because you couldn't get what you wanted from her. See, she was willing to come up there and talk about her T-shirt business and how you can build a business and how to start it and give you, the mentorship and everything like that. But no, you wanted her property preservation.
Absolutely.
You wanted her to get up there and talk about that. And that's a class that people have to pay $1,500 to be in and to learn that. Why would she come up there and give the game for free? That's what y'all wanted. You didn't get it. And it was a whole problem.
And not to mention, too, the thing that really trips me out about Marcel is, I don't do e-commerce, but I'm in it. Do you not know Damon John's on Shark Tank, Marcel? I bet you this. Shark Tank does background checks on everybody. if they found out that you don't respect
Whoa, whoa,
e-commerce,
whoa. Hold on. Wait a minute. Do you see this comment? I'm sorry.
which one? This one?
Marcel wants Tisha.
Oh
Maurice
yeah.
wants Tisha and Marcel wants me. Oh, you mean male? Okay. Oh,
Hmm.
Lord. I was about to say, wait a second. Do we have some tea? Do we have some tea? But yes,
I
that's
mean,
so true. He
I'm,
definitely wants male.
yeah, I mean, honest, and if we did have tea, if that was the case that, Marcel wanted her, then Melody would want me. I'm joking, y'all. Y'all calm down the bushes, okay? Y'all calm down. But no, seriously, Shark Tank does background checks on everybody. So honestly, to tell you the truth, if they found out that you didn't respect that, guess what? If I was a Shark Tank producer, I wouldn't say ish to Damon. I would just let it play out. And when you do the numbers and everything, and you say, well, actually, I don't have respect for e-commerce. I don't have respect for t-shirts. Damon John was like, I'm out. Do you not know FUBU? So, dude, you'll play yourself. But keep going, though. Keep going.
But
So,
listen, they got shirts on their website. They have shirts on their website for
that
black.
part. Yeah,
Y'all wear
absolutely.
black t-shirts and sweaters every chance you get to promote your t-shirt
Yeah.
business.
Ain't
And
nobody
black,
else wearing them.
honestly, right. Nobody else is wearing them but y'all. But then
I mean,
but like I
it's
said, you
very funny.
downplay what Melody's doing because she didn't give you the game that
Mm-hmm.
you wanted.
Absolutely. So then Marceau said, let's just listen in the meeting. That's what Tisha said that Marceau said. But Tisha was like over it. Like this is what we do good for the community. This is the thanks we get. And then so Carlos asked Stormi and Courtney a question of, do you look at Marceau and Tisha on the level of a power couple that y'all are? And so Tisha tries to attack Stormi and misses. And this is the thing, like Carlos asked them a question. They're supposed to give an answer rather, like what do you want them to do? And then like as you pop your collar, things like that, because as the exchange is happening, Stormi said, not Stormi, but Tisha says, go pop some pills and shut up. And it's just like, now we all thought that clip was for
Hold on, but
Kiki.
this is coming after the
Right.
full blow up. Let's start at the full blow up first,
Sure.
okay?
Yes, sure.
Because Tisha came out, like I said, on 10.
Mm-hmm.
When
Absolutely.
Carlos asked Stormi a question, she was unable to even answer because Tisha was ready to
Correct.
even go in on any and everybody on that stage. And I
Mm-hmm.
felt Stormi so much when she said, this is rehearsed. This bitch rehearsed this shit.
Yep.
And you could tell that she did. Because first off, we know Tisha talks a lot of shit about everybody, but then will hide her hand, talk about how everybody trying to ruin her marriage. And
Mm-hmm.
everybody is, she don't know why nobody's coming for her. It's that exact reason, because there was no
Yep.
reason for you to come out with Stormi like that.
Not at all.
You
Not at
wanted to
all.
talk about her owing people from TikTok and how she don't pay her invoices. Who are y'all to talk about somebody paying somebody? Because aren't y'all going through litigation right now? For what? What was it? Was it 50 what?
I don't think it was for 50. I think it was for allegedly $5.7 million. I
Okay,
think.
well then 5.7 million. Come on now. You are in litigation right now, but you're talking about somebody paying
Exactly.
an invoice.
Exactly.
You took
Exactly
no
right.
accountability when you stole from Stormi. When you plagiarized her shipping label and put it on yours, you had no accountability for it. You couldn't even say sorry. Your whole fact was, oh, well, I got some sales off of it.
Exactly
Exactly, because
right.
you stole. You had to steal to get it. And that's what y'all do. Y'all are full of
Absolutely.
shade. The Scots have shady business practices. They're
No, absolutely
scammers.
right. And you know what? Honestly, to tell you the truth, to that beautiful point, Gigi, the thing I loved about Stormy and y'all, oh Lord, if y'all really think y'all know who got the plug on YouTube, oh, the quietest ones usually has the biggest plug, but that's neither here nor there. Listen, the reason why I say that is because what Stormy said actually really gained her a little bit of a fan base, because what she said was so true. It is so disrespectful to shoot shots at somebody when you starting out, because we all don't have the resources that they have. That's how you take a negative and turn into a positive. And did y'all notice how Tisha couldn't say nothing to that at all? Like, you could say Stormy is ghetto with that's what's up, but you can't say that Stormi doesn't throw down. You know what I mean? Like I just like, and you know what? It was the fact of I gave your ass grace.
Right.
I was like,
Because
you know
listen,
what?
after the shit that Tisha said, I was honestly ready for Stormi to just go straight hood. Just
Listen,
go ahead and get ratchet. Like this is a time where it's acceptable. We all understand because we've seen what
yeah,
happened. Okay,
mhm.
like I don't condone violence, but listen, sometimes a bitch needs to get slapped. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
things need to be handled. And
and when
honestly,
you
let me tell
come
you
out
something.
like that, like, no, you're going to get what you get. But like I said, she won't meet Stormi outside. You'll say all that right there on that stage, but you'll be hush
No, absolutely.
whenever you are, in the same place where ain't no cameras.
Absolutely. And you know what? Let me tell y'all something. Most of the time when you're on reality TV, they tell you to be this and that. Let me tell you something. That I gave your ass grace. That wasn't TV Stormi. That was Stormi Still the Soul from Huntsville, Alabama. Like, look here, itch. I gave your ass grace. Try me not. And honestly, we all got people who they can get activated. She was not playing at all. And I don't think I think Tisha thought that Stormi was a puppy, but that was a whole damn Doberman with teeth that don't miss. Because I
Listen,
was like, oh, Stormi
she
was
was
not giving her
definitely
the
there.
chance at all. She
And
was
K
not
Game
giving any
Changer,
damn.
yes, Black Titanic did say it, and we're actually going to talk about that because that's
Yeah,
something that I was going to bring up later about Black
absolutely.
Titanic saying that about Tisha and the facts coming out about that part. But when it
Absolutely.
comes to how she came out, Tisha came out like she was a pit bull. Like somebody
Mhm.
finally let her off her leash and she was just ready to get rowdy.
Oh
But she
Lord, she
really wasn't
was.
ready. You
No,
didn't
she
know you was
definitely
still
was
a
not
pup.
ready.
You still
Absolutely.
a pup. Cause see, Stormi was about to get active.
Oh,
She
absolutely,
was.
absolutely. And then go pay those people TikTok money. But well, at least she knows how to work TikTok. Well, what do y'all do with social media? Not ish.
Well, at
So
least she
Stormy,
knows what an invoice is. Y'all took the
right?
sponsorship money from the Expo and Tisha, you went and got a BBL with it. Girl, come on now. Go ahead, Braylon. Drop the mic. I see it in your hand. Drop the mic.
You see, I had to let it go a little slow with a little bit of speed because I'm like, oh my god, yeah. Big ups to Stormy. She kept her composure. She kept her composure. And see, here's the thing. I know Carlos tries to be peace in the valley, even though he's a fire starter. But I'm just like, you know what? Melody, get up, go to the bat. Martell, actually, you know what? Security, escort Martell to the basement. Marceau, get up and go. Stormy, Courtney, get up and go. Kimmy Maurice, get up and go. All right, y'all go ahead. Are you serious? Oh, what did you think I sent everybody to the back for? Because there was Chick-fil-A in the back for everybody, Tisha? No. You talking a big game, go ahead. Stage is
Matter of
yours.
fact, hold
And
on. You
Stormy's.
came here with your boxing gloves on and your robe. Come on, let's get active.
Listen,
Right
Cause let
now.
me
There you go.
because let me tell you something. If I was the reunion host, oh y'all would get a whole damn different reunion. Let's roll on. Let's roll on. So Stormy says that she makes $2 million a month. Now that's $24 million a year. That ain't bad money. After taxes are taken out, so it's probably a million. But still, either way, it's $1 million a month in her bank account. And so, oh yeah, I told y'all about the digs and everything.
Oh yeah,
So
and teacher said we're all millionaires. Bitch, where?
mhm. I'm like,
Bitch,
what?
where?
What? Like,
Who?
I mean, did you? And that's one of those statements of like, did you say that for us to know, or for you to make yourself feel better? Because I'm really confused. Like, I was just like, really. And Stormy said that she was reading scripts in the car, and it's just like, Tisha, you do realize every time you respond, you're making her case better for her of how crazy you look on TV. You do realize that, right? Like, just so, Stormy said that you came for me first, and then the copy paste error was talked about. And then, Carlos said, how do you feel about it? And Stormy said, let's not talk about how I felt. And then that's when I gave your ass grace. And, that's what the I did, but we're not going to pretend that y'all didn't come out here with an agenda and that was some slick ish that came out your mouth. Let me tell you something. Stormi may not get a huge fan base, but damn it, she's gaining a new fan base slowly but surely. Because let me tell you something. I don't want to cross Stormi. I don't. I mean, Stormi is her right name. Do you hear me? Listen. But the sad thing is, Stormi was named by a storm, which is her damn mama. Ain't that sad? Ain't that damn sad? I cannot. I simply cannot. So Tisha talks about the web design. A lot of people have used them, and he corrected it was fine. Carlos said that wasn't Tisha's error. Actually, it was.
I disagree that definitely was hers, because it doesn't matter what business you're in. If it's your business and you hire someone to do a job for you, you are going to make sure that the job that they're doing for you is done properly, because you don't want any mistakes, because guess what? You're the one who's going to have to pay for it, whether it's financially or whether it's, because of the loss of business. Whatever the case is, you are the one who is going to suffer. But yet she takes no accountability for it at all. You want to put it on a web designer? No, girl. So you're telling me you didn't read the labels? But again, that goes into what we saw during the season, where she was actually relabeling and putting the labels over someone else's product. We saw that.
No, absolutely right. And Carlos said that, this was a copy paste control Apple V, and that he would made the web designer make a statement on his page that he made a mistake and it was unfair that you got blamed. So Carlos, let me use your psychology back on you. So with everything that happened to you responding to Martell on the 21st, are you going to make a statement on your Instagram that you made a mistake about keeping somebody on with everything that they done? And are you going to say that it was unfair that you got blamed? Are you going to follow what you said to Tisha for your damn self? I'm just asking questions. Because to me,
now you saying that you would make the web designer make a statement on your page, but yet you couldn't have Martell make a statement on your page about the revenge P?
That part. In the words of Nene, are you
or even on the own page?
Absolutely. And in the words of Nene Leaks, are you being Peter or are you being Patricia? Because I was just like, I know he did not just become a cast member for one damn second trying to help Tisha out. I know he did not just do that. And we know the receipts are out here. But then Stormi also says, well, we just said, Gigi, that anything in business, we have to take the blame for it. And then Carlos agrees with that. And that shipping policy is something that a graphic designer can't be responsible for. I'm like, so the reverse psychology that I just used, you agreed with Stormi. Do you not know that you double speak to Carlos on national TV? Dude, I can't. Lord help. So yeah. No, go ahead.
When it don't make sense, it don't make sense.
No.
So you're going to tell Tisha to make. Now listen, if you notice, he always does things to appease the Scotts. They don't have to show their real life if they don't want to. They don't have to be authentic if they don't want to. They don't have to talk about this if they don't want to. That's not reality TV. And how is that everybody else has to follow these rules, but you're telling them that they're exempt from it? So you're always trying to coddle them and say, oh, well, you're not wrong. No, you're not. Yes, you are. Make her take accountability. Make both of them, because Marshall don't take accountability either. And I guess that's a Scott thing.
No, I mean, it absolutely is a Scott thing. I'm trying to pull up the thumbnail here so we can actually have it. Because one thing I love to do, and Gigi knows me very well, I do not tell y'all what my thumbnails are until y'all see them at 901. So I'm gonna have the thumbnail up so that way we can have this on point for this portion of it. Because y'all, there was so much that happened. Like, I broke it down in the way that I did because it was just that fast. So hang on, let me share my screen real quick. Let me share my screen. By the way, Sunshine Ray said Tisha said that they're all millionaires and dressed like a $2 hoe. Make it make sense. Ooh, Sunshine Rays with that moonlight of darkness falling upon Tisha. Oh my Lord. Ooh. That scared me, and that
Well,
floors me. Good damn. Good damn. So as y'all can see here, from grace to love lost, the only thing in harmony are the chords and progressions of being tired. Hang on, are the chords and progressions of being tired of this bullish. That right there is the first part. Hang on, I'll put it down so y'all can see it. That right there is the thumbnail indeed. So let's keep rolling here. Now, y'all, I know y'all don't want to talk about 'em. I know Gigi and me don't want to talk about either, but they on TV. And our rule is if you're on the screen, we gotta talk about you because it covers us. So that way nobody can say we ain't picking on anybody. We gotta talk about Kimmy and Maurice. So I know. Don't get mad at us.
yeah, we definitely have to talk about his double down on everything.
Exactly. So Kimmy thought that she was depressed, but turns out it was the medication. And Carlos asked if Maurice, Ding Dong went through a depression at this time, because Maurice felt was mental, and she was taking one for the team. And Maurice said he was ignorant to the situation. He learned a lot by going through it, and he apologized for it. He's a different person because of it. Tisha does a smirk, and Marcel does a fake clap. It's just like, first of all, why did y'all give that response? Like, y'all would have just been very quiet to me. I just really did not get that at all. I thought that was all out the way. What did you think about that, Gigi?
Yeah, that definitely was very telling. One, Marcel knows his brother. Tisha knows him too. And there was a comment that was made. Well, actually, I think it was Sunshine also that made the comment about Maurice wanting Tisha, Marcel wanting Mel, and nobody wanting Kimmy.
Right.
And Kimmy actually made the comment about sex being important to her too. And we've talked about this on other panels and even, during different reviews, the fact that their relationship has always been physical. It's always been sexual from the very beginning. Now, Kimmy's quite a bit older. She's a few years older than Maurice.
Yes.
And with her going through also, battling cancer and going through chemo and radiation, of course, her body is going to go through changes as well as just with age. So for her to basically, like I said, we've known that sex has been a huge part of their relationship.
Absolutely.
It's still sad just to know that there's nothing else with them.
Yeah. No,
and the more you see Kimmy, the more there's the less you see.
No, absolutely. And honestly, too, it feels like a echo chamber with them, honestly, of the fact that this is all y'all have to give. And when you have all that you have to give, but nobody's willing to receive it, that should tell you everything. You know what I mean? So Carlos then says a lot of people felt like Maurice was sexually abusing you and forcing himself on top of you. Sexually forcing himself on top of you. And Tisha's face was like, it's like, you do know that's a real thing, right? Like that. I don't get why Tisha exists. I mean, I know she's a human being. I know she's in the world, and apparently she matters to some damn body. But like, why do we have to give a damn about it? Because like, sexual abuse is not called for with a face like that. It's just not. You know what I mean? And here's the thing: like, people really did feel that when Maurice said on a podcast on the worldwide internet that his wife laid there, roll over and take it, it can sound like that. You know what I mean?
Or even when he makes the comment that she suffers through it, these are your words, not something that somebody just made up. You said that your wife rolls over and takes it and just suffers through it.
Exactly.
That's how you described your wife having sex with you during her going through radiation and chemo.
Exactly.
So of course it's going to look, a different way to others on the outside.
Right.
But when it comes to Tisha doesn't believe anything. She doesn't believe that, I guess, in a marriage you can be assaulted like that. Yes. She doesn't believe that her husband's cheating, even though the proof has been given to her. Mm-hmm. She doesn't believe that you can, not have an orgasm even being married. So it's like, what do you believe?
Exactly right. And I and I don't know if anybody else is going to talk about this. I know that there'll probably some breakdown videos of this, but I really felt like that was just completely disrespectful. Because I mean, even though y'all may not be friends, that's a whole nother woman that went through that. But let you go through something, you want support from everybody. Like I really, that was just way out of line. So, Carlos said that I'm sure you've seen it, and I'm not making it up, that when Maurice said that you sit there and take it, they looking at you as this poor woman who went through chemo and radiation until you're like a champ because he needed it. And then that's when you said, Gigi, that Kimmy says a fruitful sex life for her has always been a top priority and she wants it. So it's not just about him. That I want it back. And then Carlos talks about faking an orgasm, saying it's not right or wrong, and Maurice saying that it's wrong, and Kimmy says no, it's not. Maurice, when you can finally shut your ass up to quit being right and be happy of the fact that, hey, guess what? My wife said that she felt disrespected, and I need to take that. Until you take responsibility, you can't say shit. And honestly, too, like I do a lot of research and just try to inform myself of the world we live in, not just because I'm in the world, but because I do believe that I can be a problem or solution. And from what I've seen of studies and, hearing, women on these different panels and in videos on YouTube and just looking through social media, women don't lie about that. There are plenty of studies that say that there are women who fake orgasms, because there is a biology and a mental mindset about how a woman feels about sex. And I'm just like, for a man to say what a woman can and cannot do, it's damn stupid. It's damn stupid. I'm just like, okay. So you already have said about your I said ex-wife, Lord help. I'm thinking of LaTisha and Marcel with their whole situation, that pregnancy test. We'll get to that a little bit later. But you said this about your wife going through cancer, and now you doubling down on a fact you don't know. I'm just, you know what? To all the women that try to drag other men about being this, and that, I can tell you this right now. I know I'm smart enough to do many things. One, never argue with a black woman, tell her what to do, because you're going to lose that every damn time. Number two, to tell a woman what she should and should not be in life. And number three, to tell a woman what her body goes through. Okay. All right. I guess.
Right. And, that actually happens quite often, especially, in relationships, because, of course, sometimes there are some men who feel like they know a woman just because they do certain things, you know what I'm saying, have certain interactions, I'll say. Absolutely. Just because, you know what I'm saying, you're having sex doesn't mean that you know a person inside and out. That doesn't mean that you get the opportunity or even have the privilege of saying what a person can or can't be or is or isn't. So that happens a lot. And it also is bad when you have women, just like Tisha, you have women who are telling another woman how it's not possible to do that. But then you turn around and say, well, yeah, I guess every woman has done it. Okay, so which one is it?
Exactly right.
Do you agree or do you disagree?
Exactly right. And Kimmy said that there are women who faked it, who ain't even sick.
Exactly. And that is so true.
She was right.
That is so true. And so exactly, Nikki News, most women have faked it at least one time.
Exactly.
At least once.
Exactly. Right.
And honestly, you know what? There's men who have faked it too. Let's not act like men can't fake it. They can. Especially if it's not good or they don't really want to be there. No.
Yeah. Honestly, I think men and women both do it. Because sometimes you feel tired and other times you just ain't feeling it. And sometimes it may be you don't have the energy to feel it, or maybe you don't want to feel it for that person. And so then Marceau says, if you faked it, don't tell the truth now, babe. It's like, are you trying to get embarrassed on national TV? And then Tisha does a laugh, and her faces, like she had her teeth like scrunched together. And I don't know what the Alvin and the Chipmunk's face was, but I'm like, what was that face? I'm just like, no, seriously. Like, I'm not trying to be like I said. If you on the screen, I'm talking about you. But I was just like, what was that face? Oh, okay, all right. And then Carlos
Her
says
waist
that
trainer was too tight. That dress was too tight. She couldn't breathe.
was that a waist trainer or was that a corset? Because I couldn't tell what it was.
No, listen, I don't know what that was, but it was, I don't know. Mm.
I mean, when ribs get racked, tied up and stuff, at least the ribs look good enough to eat. Did I say that out loud? I am so. Oh, let's roll on. Let's roll on my damn mouth. Carlos then
Looking
says
like an
that
algae tree.
listen. Carlos then says that the strategy is if I, about women, if I fake it, I'm not enjoying it, at least my husband will be pleased. And Kimmy said faking it was the best move for her. The caveat was telling him. And she didn't tell him that everybody would be happy. Then Maurice said, but it's not reality. And Marcel said, but it is reality. And Marcel said, no, because I'm going to give you more of what you asked for. And that whole lie is compounded on. And what I want is to make sure that I'm there when you're there. Maurice, let me from brother to brother, because my mom has always said one thing that I'll never forget. I never forget many things from my mom, but this really stood out. She said, a black mom can teach a black son many things, but a black mom can't speak to a black son like a black father can speak to a black son. So this is man to man. Maurice, I'm just gonna let you know that was some dumb ass logic, bro. Because here's the thing: if you give a damn about her always, she will always be there. You don't have to get there when she gets there. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? Okay. All right. Y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. Glad to have you here. That is the one only GG9 there. That is my thumb. Wait. Hang on, I'm trying to flip it. Anyway, that's my
You had it
thumbnail
right.
over
Wait.
there.
Right.
Look, listen. It's we're live on tour, y'all. That's my thumbnail right there. These are the legendary tourists from the Alf MC, the legendary Alf MC, the Virtual Trials Virtual Tour family. If you are liking my content and Gigi's content, subscribe to both of our channels. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Glad to have all you here. And for the rest of you who are going to want more intel on this episode, I got two videos for you. One is 25 minutes and 4 seconds. The other one, basically a 40-minute damn video, 39 minutes and 34 seconds. We live on tour. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Glad to have you here. But yeah, I was just like, I had to explain that to Maurice just man to man, because I'm just like, you really said that like you had an argument on national TV. I'm just like, okay. I mean, did I make any sense, GG chat? Y'all let me know. I mean, like, I could not believe that analogy came out.
Yeah, you did. It's just crazy because, listen, he already has this whole hiccup and fuck up that he did. One, not only on the show, but on Carlos's podcast. Now you come on the reunion and you are making it worse.
That part.
So basically, I think you should just shut the fuck up at this point. Like, it's just time to, and honestly, give us more than just y'all sex life. Do y'all have more to your marriage? Like, do y'all have, what else is going on with y'all besides this? Because if this is all you guys have to offer, or this is what your marriage is, I'm sorry, I'm not seeing it lasting.
I mean, honestly, at this point, I would like Kimmy to go back into being a nurse, but go in the breast cancer department. That would be an amazing story. I went through this and now I have specialization. Like, oh, Lord Jesus, I cannot do this.
The person Kimmy was from when she started, when this whole series started, is different than who she is now after marrying Maurice.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
She was so much stronger, and everybody, and chat, you guys tell us what you think. But Kimmy was a lot stronger before. And it seems like now she's just a shell of herself.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. And then Marcel says, well, maybe you're just bad at sex. This is coming from the person who got upset that his wife took a pregnancy test and you got a vasectomy. Shut your ass up. Really? And then Maurice said, maybe that's a thing. And at 45, you do. Who knows? It's just like,
yeah, it's like at this point, just cut off their mics. Just cut the mic.
I'm just like, at this point, I'm watching the reunion right along with y'all. And I'm just like, I know exactly every point that social media is about to dig into live in real time, and this don't make no damn sense. I can't do it. I just can't do it. And then we get to Melody and Martell. And so Carlos, says to Melody that you say you faked orgasms in bed with Martell. And then Martell says, that's cap. The bed was always wet. Like, sir, did anybody ask for that on national TV? Just because the bed is wet doesn't mean that anything's happening. Hell, in order for you to go down a water slide, you do have to have the water actually flowing. Was the water actually flowing
hold on,
as it was
and
wet?
look, and from what Coleslaw done said, you was eating groceries. So normally when you do that, there's some slobber involved. That does not mean that she had an orgasm. You can't tell this woman that she did or didn't. And I was actually, and it's crazy. My husband was sitting here right next to me as we're watching it, and we're both sitting there like, after he said that, I'm like, that is so true. Like a woman can come and not have an orgasm. Like
Exactly.
it can happen, and that's with anybody. Like there's a difference, but still, just because she had kids. Because I think Tisha said something about like that before. Just because she has kids does not mean that she had an orgasm. That just means he did. And you see when Carlos asked him, well, Martell was you pleased by Mel? He was mute. Because of course he is. That's why he's still going after her. Even though he tried to make like she wasn't doing this and she wasn't doing that.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
When we know she was.
No, absolutely. And then Melody says she was faking orgasms in her marriage. And then Martell asked Carlos, why are you asking why she's lying? And that he had a hook and a curve. Everybody had a reaction to that. Well, I mean, except for I keep calling them Cormy when I think of Stormi and Corny. That's their couple name to me, Cormy. But anyway, Stormi and Corny did not have a reaction. Marceau, I don't think, had a reaction. Tisha's face looked like a frog. I mean, if you pause it, it literally looks like a frog face. I'm not even trying to be funny. But Tisha had a reaction. Then Kimmy and Maurice had a reaction. I'm like, now, I don't like taking up for Martell, but at least he had a reaction about sex. Y'all reacting to him saying he had a hook and a curve, and guess what? You faked the orgasm. Can we not making fun of you for it? But Maurice saying that he wants sex, but yet Martell can at least say he has a hook and a curve. Like, it's the black dassy, black hypocrisy, the black imagination for y'all to think what y'all are thinking and saying it on national television. I just couldn't take it. So then, after all the reactions and non-reactions are given, Melody said it's just like how you were unfaithful the whole marriage. And Martell said, no, I told you about that. No, Melody said that she figured it out. And Martell said, ain't no woman I'm dating gonna be faking nothing. I'm just like, you are about to be flamed in 1 hour, sir. Shut your ass up if you know what's good for you. Well, of course you don't. So, Carlos then asked, so what about Martell's sex that didn't make you feel satisfied? And then Martell is offended by the question and stands up, and Melody said that she doesn't like the big ego type. And, to Kimmy's point, when they switch up on how they love you, lovey-dovey one day, and they treat you bad the next day, that can affect your mental. Absolutely. If a woman doesn't feel like she's giving a damn about, why should she give a damn about him in bed? That's just like when men say, oh, I don't want to eat. Well, she sucks your dick? What, it's not supposed to be reciprocal? There's a thing as a selfish woman.
She said it, and she said it and spoke it actually very, very eloquently. Listen, it's a mental, it's an emotional, it's more than just physical. Because we can have sex all day long. But can we have intercourse? Can we not even just intercourse, but listen, let's make love. Let's do things which is outside of sex. There's a whole lot that's outside of that realm that before the action even happens. Can we be in the same headspace?
No, absolutely.
Can we be connected outside of that before we get to that? Because if we are, once the act happens, it'll be so much better.
No, absolutely.
Then it's easier for, the feelings to flow.
No, absolutely. And not to mention too, like Martell, how could the bed be wet when you never talked dirty to her in the bedroom? I had to explain to yo ass what that was about. See, when Melody said that she liked to be taught, dirty and nasty in the bedroom, it wasn't that she didn't, it wasn't about degrading her. With Melody and with women like Melody in that position of power, they have to be in control all the time. That for a man to take control from her is a release for her.
Listen,
And
Melody is a Scorpio. I am a Scorpio. Our birthdays are one day apart.
listen,
I know exactly what she means and what she was saying, okay?
absolutely. And not to mention too, when talking dirty to a woman in the bedroom, it really is about understanding her, appreciating her, and claiming her. Of like, listen, you little nasty bitch, you been acting a fucking fool out here. I'm sick of your shit. Now you get over it. Fuck up. I don't want to hear a damn thing out your mouth. Don't worry about that. If you pick up that phone, I'm gonna give you something to lay down about. Hell to the low. Ask about me. Anyway, let's roll the hell on. Cause I'm just like you said. The bed
Listen,
was
sometimes it takes a real one to be able to, you know what I'm saying, make you feel a certain way. Because trust and
no,
believe.
absolutely.
Like my husband's sitting right here and he knows, listen, he's my husband for a reason, for more reason than one. Trust and believe it. Okay. I have listen, I was with Stormy when she said, no, I don't have that problem. I looked at my
And
husband, I
honestly,
said, no, baby, I don't have that problem.
no, absolutely right. And you know what? To be honest with y'all, I really do like Stormy and Courtney's dynamic because I can tell that she's that spice and he's that sweetness, but he can get spicy if he needs to get there. And honestly, tell you the truth, let me tell you something. I think they had sex in those outfits that day. I really do. It was overflowing. The curves were heading right. Look, Courtney wanted to eat that cotton candy that damn day. Okay, listen, I'm just I'm just being real with
Listen,
y'all.
Courtney, look, I'm gonna tell you, and this is also something else because sometimes women, if you're able to, it doesn't matter how good it is or isn't, you can make sure that you get yours. But
Mhm.
sometimes you're just not in the mood for that.
That's it.
And sometimes you just need somebody who can take the reins and just knows how to, handle you and do what's necessary.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right.
And I
Hashtag
don't think Maurice, Martell, or Marceau has that energy.
no. And you know what? Honestly, I know that Kiki and Armin weren't out, but I believe Kiki would have also said what Stormy said. And let me tell you something. I know Tiffany would have said, I got no problems with Big Lou. That his name is Big Lou for a reason. I promise you that would have been their answers. So then we get to lunch break, y'all. So I'm just like, and by the way, y'all, welcome in, like to comment, share, and subscribe. That is the Queen C with GG9. That is my hang on, wait, I'm trying to get right here. That's my there we go. That's my thumbnail there. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. We are live on tour. This is the legendary chat. We are talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville, the first part of a 3-part reunion. Yes, that is my video there. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Glad to have all you here to my channel and to Queen T with GG9's channel as well. So we're at lunch break. So Marcel said Tisha did a lot. Well, she always does a lot, but it's the fact of you pointing it out when we all have said it. But okay. So Tisha is like fed up, and Marcel said he didn't address them because their last name ain't Scott. That's surprising. You respond to everybody else, but their last name ain't Scott, and you don't respond. That's a shock. So Tisha said that ever since season 1, she's been quiet. Really? Ever since season 1, you've been quiet?
I said the same thing. I said this is the same one who likes to throw rocks, hide her hand, play victim, but then say everybody's coming for her marriage. She don't know why people are coming for her. She don't know why people are treating her so bad. Girl, stop with the fakeness. Stop it. Because I'm telling you, your attitude is damn near as fake as your ass is. Okay? Now, we just going to put that out there. Y'all scam, y'all scheme, and y'all play, and y'all think somebody's stupid and just gonna keep on going along with this scam and sham that y'all are trying to pull. No, ma'am.
Because yeah, I was just like, not you being quiet. Not you being quiet. So you were quiet out there? Okay. So, Marceau says 3-word Black Business Expo that we have to be responsible after this. And you have to be a businesswoman. If you respond to that, you'll have to go on that level. Now, that's a very nice answer from a PR firm and marketing team, but you can't follow your own damn advice. And then Tisha says that she is a businesswoman, but you can't have people coming for you. And Marceau disagrees. A plane can be good for 90% of the time and then crash one time. And I'm just like, well, Captain Obvious made sense for one damn second, but you can't follow your own damn advice. So then you don't make sense once again. And then Marceau says, how can Stormi get under, your skin? She's not under my skin. Really? She's not under your skin. Really? Okay.
Honey, she was under your skin, under that dress, under that wig, under them shoes. Listen, Stormi out of nowhere is underneath all of you because you came out so hard for no reason. She could not even answer a question without you coming and attacking her and actually bringing up stuff that nobody questioned or asked about.
That part.
Why?
That part right there. No, absolutely right. And then not to mention too, Marceau said that she's not going to stop. And Tisha said, how many times is it okay for people to come at you? And Marceau said a million times that he could care less. And they agreed to disagree. So then we get to Stormi and Courtney. And so, Stormi thinks it's funny to come to the reunion, have some balls, that she's been ucking quiet the whole season. I think that's what she said in so many words. And that she practiced on the plane, Tisha. And Courtney said, that's Tisha. She ain't never talked before. Now that's crazy. I'm just like, you know what? Let me tell you something. Courtney is quiet, but he's observant. Let me tell you something. Because, and you know what? Honestly, too, I agree with Stormi and Courtney. It's just like for you to be, and people have said this on the streets of YouTube, the fact that she waited all that reunion but couldn't get that activated during the season, you a punk. You a straight up punk. I'm like, really? Just I absolutely can't. And Stormi said, me, you are not the same. You can't do what I do, and you'll never be able to do what I do. And the only reason why you're known is because of Love and Marriage Huntsville. I try to give your ass grace. Now I'm gonna give you hell. I'm like, child.
Listen, and she surely did because, and honestly, Tisha deserved every bit of it.
Every bit of it. And
every bit.
And Courtney's and Victoria said Courtney outfit out, Courtney attire out of all of the men received the best look. You know what? I will say this. Courtney definitely came through with a really, really good look for sure. I definitely agree for sure. And honestly, let me tell you something. Stormi was not switching up her energy after she got off that. She's like, listen, I'm out in this dress, but I'm still that HBIC. Okay. So then we go to Maurice. This is Martell and talks about being up, and Martell says that he didn't get beat up. No, you got beat up, bro. You just don't want to admit it. So, Martell said, I can't believe Melody lied. And Maurice said, it feels a way, doesn't it? And, then, Martell said, Kimmy's always keeping it 100. She ain't going to be lying. So she ain't lying. But yet Melody is, though. Really? Now, P&T Ross.
To him, Melody's lying about everything because Melody left his ass. Now, we already know that he has tried to throw mud on her ever since she left because he did not think it was going to happen. He thought that because they was married and because they both have a strong faith that she was just going to allow him to keep doing the bullshit he was doing and she wasn't going to leave because they took vows. And she said, no, sir, I'm going to get the fuck out of here with my kids because you're not going to keep doing us like this, especially when you want to do stuff like this during COVID, a time that was most scariest in the world right now in our time. No. Not gonna do this. We got to go. Deuces.
Right.
And ever since then, he has tried every way to make it look like Mel is just this terrible person. So everything she says is a lie because he wants it to be.
Absolutely right. Now, P&T Ross, I will say this. What you said, did you know his little buddy got completely undressed to eat lunch, weirdo? Now, listen, y'all know how Tiffany Haddish had that $5,000 dress. If I had a really nice suit, I'm not going to front with you. I would get undressed too in some different clothes. because I'm not ruining a suit. I like looking good in my suit. I like feeling good in my suit. I like moving good in my suit. So I kind of understood that. But also, too, I get what you're saying, P and Two Ross, the fact that you're going to have to get redressed, not knowing how long the lunch break is. But yeah, that was a little weird. But I just wanted to give it from a suit point of view. Now, that's not defending Martell. That's just defending suit game. Okay? Because listen, go to my Instagram.
I mean, yeah, even Stormi took off her dress to eat. She was in her robe and her dress. Like, I would do the same thing. I don't want to get my clothes dirty and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, accidents happen all the time. Now, I'm going to take this thing off and then I'll put it back on just so that it's just as fresh as it was before the break.
Exactly right. Exactly right. So then as the conversation keeps going with Maurice and Martell, Maurice said when Kimmy said that she faked it, I knew it was real. And maybe he's not as good as he thought he was. And Martell said, just because you last 15 hours doesn't mean that you're good. And Maurice said that was a bad 15 hours. I really got confused because I'm like, didn't you just said the bed was wet? But then that comes out your mouth like, dude, you are getting flamed, sir, for not being consistent in your truth. Like, dude. Lord Jesus, hell. Victoria says Mari didn't have any other choice to come out that suit if he wanted to return back to the show busted loose. Well, I mean, listen.
Not busting loose.
I mean, listen, that's what Courtney.
Well, I guess him and Tisha would have both looked like biscuits then.
You know what? I'm not doing this with you tonight. I am not doing this with you tonight. Listen, Martell busting loose like that, and then Courtney's going to the eye of Stormi and getting that hurricane from the back in the green room. Allegedly. I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking. Y'all calm down. Hell. Anyway, let's just roll on. My damn mouth. So then we get to Melody, and she says that Martell was doing the most, and said, I'm a man, saying that about Martell, and asked her hairstylist, can a man tell you what your body felt? And she says no. So that is the lunch break. Now, as I get the next thumbnail up, now I told Gigi that I had a thumbnail tonight that was going to make her laugh, and Gigi will tell you, because we talk offline. Do I tell you my thumbnails, or no?
No, I always have to be surprised and either laugh my ass off, or I gotta like, damn, what does he mean? Like it's a whole puzzle, but then when you get it, you still laugh your ass off.
So this next one.
So I wait for these epic legendary thumbnails.
Listen, so this next one here. Oh, what? Y'all are showing up for your man, your friend and family member. The 39-minute, 34-second video, 36 views already. The 25-minute, 4-second video, 37 views. You know what? I love y'all. Because I didn't know that 40-minute video would work, but you know what? That thumbnail brought y'all in, didn't it? This next one here, oh, y'all wait till y'all see this thumbnail. And you know what? I'm going to let Gigi be the first one to respond, because let me tell you something. Y'all going to laugh at this one. I promise you, y'all going to laugh at this one. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready? Hang on. Y'all ready? Let me put the comment down. Look, y'all, the pilot of the new version of Nightcap aired tonight. All ladies.
And Carly I'm not doing this with you.
Hashtag congratulations.
You know what? Nope. Damn it. Really? Not the Lonnie Love. Congratulations. You know what?
I mean, doesn't it look like a nice pilot of Nightcap? You got 5 ladies there, and he's the moderator. And y'all, you know what? Let me go to that.
And y'all do hear him saying 5 ladies there, right? And y'all see Marcel sitting right there.
I mean, listen, the whole thumbnail is saying, the whole thumbnail for that one is saying, and I quote, let me get it up here. Hang on. Marsha at the tea party. That is the thing there. By the way, this is the video that has that code of I just sell 20. Do not type in that code. I repeat, do not type in that code at 7th Avenue Beauty.net. I am not responsible for your disappointment when you go to the website and type in that code. But listen. So y'all, I dropped some kind of tea, but not real tea. So I think there will be a new season of the Nightcap with Carlos King happening Saturday night, January 20th at 9 Central, immediately after part 3 of Love and Marriage Huntsville Reunion. And it's a full hour instead of a half an hour. Congratulations, Carlos. Can't wait to see the new season. Should be a good time. Pilot was great.
Hold on. Listen. Sunshine Ray says nothing about Tisha's hair, dress, and shoes look right. She looked like a cheap 304.
Oh,
and Marceau gave kitty cat energy this reunion.
Oh, y'all came through. Listen, I know when I
Braylon, again, does that sound like someone else that was very sassy and spicy earlier on the reunion?
Yes, indeed.
Huh.
Y'all, if y'all have not seen, by the way, y'all need to tune into the Raid of Love panel, because let me tell you something. You think Braylon's something over here? I'm telling you, I'm a whole different person over there. Listen, y'all
definitely. We do Ready to Love every Saturday. We just did Ready to Make a Move. Now we're back to the regular Ready to Love. So next Saturday,
Oh my!
And today was crazy because we had people coming in and just.
Acting a fool, but we handled it though. We absolutely handled it. Do y'all like the thumbnail? Did I do a good job? I tagged Carlos in it too, so he'll know that he got a pilot. His pilot getting picked up. Now, y'all, listen. On January 20th, do not stay tuned for 9/8 Central, because Nightcap is not coming on. Okay, this was a funny thumbnail to get y'all in the dough. Okay, but it worked though. It doesn't it look like a talk show though? Very nice set, I mean, listen, I put Carlos up, in a very good position, if you ask me. You know what I mean? I mean, there's some thumbnails that drag him. I actually elevated him, if you ask me. I'm just saying. I think I did a good job. I'm just saying.
As always, another epic thumbnail.
Thank you very much. Listen, do I not put work into my thumbnails, or do I not put work into my thumbnails? Damn it. Listen.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord Jesus. So we're back from break. So we got the ladies. Thank you. The ladies of the new Nightcap, y'all, airing January 20th at 9/8 Central, only here, hashtag on keeping it real. So we got the ladies and the big itch in the house, and Marceau and Carlos are playing patty cake. And Marceau said selling him as a woman is a hard sell. Well, I mean, listen, it looks like the sale is about to be.
It's definitely not that hard of a sell. Trust me. It's actually on sale.
You know what? I'm done with you. Wait a minute. On the regular shelf, or the clearance rack where you can't do a return policy? Which one?
Clearance with no return.
You know what? Let's roll the hell on. I'm not dealing with you tonight.
Matter of fact, it's been marked down after the markdown.
You know what? I look, I'm saying I can't deal with you, but I did this thumbnail. I need to shut up. Let's roll on. Anyway, so anyway, Carlos asked, how many of you think Marceau gets into ladies' business? Melody and Stormi put their hands up, and then Kimmy says, can I put mine up halfway? No, that's not how it works, Kimmy. It was a yes or a damn no. Stupid.
When it comes to the Scotch, Can
I put my hands up halfway? He gets into everybody's business. Do you dig into your own business about giving a damn about you, or no? Can you put your hands up halfway for that, or no? Stop it. I'm just like, it was okay. You know what, Kimmy? If you can put your hands up halfway about being right about medical information when somebody could die, you can put your hands halfway up, since you used to be a nurse. Shut up.
Well, damn. Okay. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, was she not a nurse before?
Right.
I'm just asking.
That's true. That's true. But when it comes to the Scott, she's so much a Scott now that she has to agree with it. because she don't want to be on the wrong end of the Scots, you know, their whole bullshit. Because she even said that if she wasn't married, she wouldn't be LaTisha's friend.
That part.
So no, she's settling into her Scott role, so she don't want to make them mad at her. So she's going to give a half-ass answer or something that makes it to where, no, I really wasn't saying anything bad, but I was just saying, no, girl, tell the truth and stick with it.
No, absolutely right. So, then Carlos says, did Marcel go too far this season? He goes far every season, Carlos. Why did you ask a dumbass question? Lord help. But you are the male law and love for nightcap, so you got to be the moderator and do your job. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, then Marcel says, well, you can't say that we're equal, then switch up and say my business is for me. No, they can, because guess what? You come below the belt. Always. So, no, they have the right to take that. Then he says, we have very vocal men in the group. So when they ask for a man's opinion, of course they come to me. Kimmy disagrees. Marcel, I suggest you go to my YouTube channel and look at my video when I was with Melody Cherie and see an actual businessman, because I gave a whole HBCU collection idea for 7th Avenue for HBCU students to have scholarships. That's how you handle being a businessman. And I don't even have the resources to be able to get in the room with Melody, but I gave her a whole idea that makes her money and future generations money. Ask about me. I'm going to say people come to you. Nobody comes to you. You can't even respect e-commerce, but yet your ass is in it. Shut up.
You show us a business that you have. Everything that y'all say y'all do not show a finished product at all. Or we know that you're in litigation for several false businesses that you had or people that you owe. So no, how are you going to give advice to anybody about that? No.
Exactly right. And the fact that he says that when they ask for a man's opinion, of course they come to me. You really thought that wasn't going to be like gone through the bullish detector? Really? Okay. So then, the $100 comes up and, Carlos asked, did that warrant Stormi calling you an itch? And, he said at first he was offended, but after Stormi explained it, that's what she does in her culture. Kimmy had her head down. Melody's like, damn. And Carl's face is like, well then. And Stormi's face does a twitch, y'all. Like, that Tasmanian devil, like, I felt like she was about to go ham. Hey, Revelation 2023, welcome and glad to have you here. But you know what? Stormi did get activated, but she did so expeditiously smart that I can't even be mad at her. So, Carlos said, I didn't know that you were a part of a culture that was not African-American. Like, Carlos, that serves up his point even more. That was disrespectful to her. But then again, you're a disrespectful person as it is. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So as we roll on, Carlos asked, do you call other men itches? And Stormi says, nah, they don't act like one. To her, bitch means for a lot of sass and attitude with it. Marcel Gas likes to get reaction at most of the time. And the whole time that she's saying this, Tisha is not disagreeing with her, but she does do a little laughter or stuff like lies you tell. And Stormi said men move with more integrity. They don't go around poking people for reactions for camera time. And so that's what Marcel does. And that's why I called him an itch. And I'm just like, you know what? I think Stormi's pay need to be a little bit higher on the cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville. I mean, really, she did her. And y'all, this is just part one. This is a 3-part.
And let's talk about the fact that Tisha really wanted to act as though she's so, this gonna sound bad, but so intelligent, like, oh, our black men need to be this, that, and the third. Girl, where was that energy when she was calling you? Where was that energy when she was talking to your husband like this in front of you the very first time and you were saying nothing? You were quiet. You didn't say anything until Melody spoke up and said something. Oh, that's when you wanted to have an opinion and a reaction. Like, girl, do that. Have that same energy when the shit was happening. Don't act like, oh, now you want to act like, oh, Stormi's this and Stormi's that. You weren't acting like Stormi was all this when you were stealing from her.
Absolutely right.
When you was using Stormi's information to garner yourself some income that you could not have otherwise, you didn't have this energy, but now you do.
And then Carlos says that Tisha allowed Stormi to call her husband a bitch multiple times, and Tisha said, "Well, Stormi's a grown woman. I don't allow her to do anything, and that I feel bad for what goes on in her household." To your point, Gigi, and blink twice, Courtney, if you need help. I think if he needed help, he wouldn't call you. And quite frankly, I think that Courtney likes that mouth on Stormi. Quite frankly.
And quite frankly, Tisha, you're the one that everybody feels sorry for. And when Stormi said that, listen, I agree with you. Stormi, no, we feel sorry for you, Tisha. We've been saying that if you need help, blink. Mm-hmm. Come on, girl. Get out of the sunken place.
Right. Absolutely right. And then not to mention, too, to take up for black men, I'll have Big Lou defend us. I'll have Armin defend us. Okay, I'll let Melody defend good black men. I'll let Stormi defend us. Nobody asked you. You use that as a mental security blanket to hold on to a point so that way you don't have to experience the coldness that's happening on you. Nobody asked you to take up for us black men. No damn body. And then to say, I would never disrespect. It's all good, Revelation. I love you, love you, love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you. You know that. By the way, Revelation 2023 is absolutely amazing. Y'all know that. But then Tisha says, I quote, "And as a woman, I would never disrespect a black man. And my husband would not allow that." No, Tisha, that is bullshit. And you know why? Because guess what? When Marceau doesn't like somebody, he will let that man know. So guess what? If he said, you can go ahead and disrespect him, I'll take up for it. You will gladly do that to do his dirty work so you can shut your ass up. I'm just like, you really that damn stupid? You really that damn stupid?
And then on top of that, you're sitting there talking about you're supporting this, but yet the black man you're sitting next to, that is your husband, disrespects you every chance he gets. And even said, because Carlos asked the question, so Tisha, do you feel like the whole title of being a businesswoman and a boss has gone to your head? And she said, oh no, titles don't mean anything to me. And Marceau, your husband, said, yes, they do. You're lying. Yes, they do. We all know that they do.
Absolutely right.
So come on, stop with the games. You said you want to throw this and sling this mud everywhere else, but girl, do you not know that you're tracking that same mud into your house?
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. And honestly, to that point, Marceau says Stormi is not a person where I value her words to care about what she has to say, and that Stormi's insecure about being in the spotlight and vying for attention in her communication. She shows out, and Stormi had to let them know I was known before the show, before hitting the stage. Forbes Business Insider, you can Google me. Tisha and Marceau try to downplay that. Marceau says I downplay that, and so I'm just like I said,
Marceau downplays everyone that is doing anything because they aren't doing a thing. They don't have businesses like everyone else, or at least, and they don't have successful businesses like anyone else on that stage.
Absolutely. And the thing that really got
out of all of the couples, honestly, Tisha and Marceau, I feel like they might be the brokest ones, just because they try to do these get rich quick schemes and scam their way to the top, and it does nothing but, you know what I'm saying, makes them suffer in the end, or they spend a little bit of money that they have on BBLs.
No, absolutely right. And the thing that really got to me was that she shows out because she's vying for that attention. Sir, Stormi's handling herself just fine. Your wife is the one that was doing the most. You said that she was doing the most. And not to mention too, like sometimes you gotta throw down so people can know how you rise up. And so then they talk about, how Marceau downplayed Melody's, t-shirt business. And Melody brought him, I just sell t-shirts, t-shirt. And then was a 2X. And Kimmy said, that looked like a nice shirt. Yeah, well, it looked like you could use some nice intelligence, but yet you don't have that either. So, then Marceau says, of course, it's a damn 2X. And that was a gown. Tisha said, well, he'll be wearing it tomorrow.
Listen, I agree with her. I say, yep, because Melody gave it to him. Anything that Mel does or has, he definitely is going to wear because he is so in love with this woman.
Absolutely.
he
Absolutely
is
right.
more. He is definitely in love with Mel and not his wife. And we
Right.
have spoke about this for
Yes, we
so
have.
long, so
Yep.
many times on several different
Yep.
platforms. This
Hmm.
this is nothing new, and I
Absolutely
think
right. And
everyone who watches the show sees it.
no, for sure. And then Melody said that it was so far from the truth of what Marceau said that it was comical. And Marceau said that he give credit where credit is due. And that's what the Black Business Expo was about. No, we're talking about, do you give credit where credit is due? Not yo, don't use your platform to say that you give credit. We're talking about you as an individual. So then Carlos asked Marcel, do you give credit to women who are successful? Marcel said, absolutely. Did you not say to Tiffany that you may not be valued at home, but you're valued here? I think you did say that, sir. Like, oh, Lord Jesus. So Carlos then asked Tisha
Like you
that
said, the black dacity, the black procracy, and the black
and the black
imagination.
imagination of it all. Listen, you get into it. The vocabulary of the virtual tour live. Damn it, well done, Gigi. Well damn done to you. I'm just like, you forget your own damn receipts. So then Carlos asked Tisha, Carlos asked Tisha about, Marceau doesn't want to get you close to Melody, that she's able to support you being successful. And Carlos then asked, do you feel, Marceau, that you don't want Tisha to be as successful as you in business? And Tisha says, no, I'm on all his businesses. I'm gonna do what I want to do. And Mel knows I'm successful as well. I mean, success is in the eye of the beholder. So okay. And Melody said, I've heard. I'm so damn shady, but y'all love it though. Anyway, Melody said, I've heard from Tisha before we all fell out that this would be her goal and that would be her goal. And Marceau don't want her to be out like that. Kimmy out of my line. Kimmy eventually agrees, but not out loud. I'm like, Kimmy, you could talk about your libido that nobody gives a damn about, but yet you can't support a fact being a fact. I just can't do this ish. I can't do it. But then Marceau says that, I don't want her to work. But then Carlos says that Marceau doesn't want them to be a power couple based on how he sees a power couple. I'm like, power has levels to it. You know what I mean? But it's so interesting that he doesn't want to be a power couple, but yet he cares about his status of being seen by everybody. Like, what the hell is wrong with your ass? Go ahead, Gigi. Because
All of
I'm
what he said was so cringy that I absolutely found it disgusting for him basically to say that if you are a boss or an entrepreneur, that you lose your motherhood, basically. You lose being a mother because you're a businesswoman. And that is so far from the truth because just like Mel said, you can still do breakfast, lunch, and even dinner for your kids and be an entrepreneur. Mel works from home. She does all her shipping and labeling and everything at home. Well, her labeling, she gets, it gets shipped in, but still, she does all her shipping and packaging at home. She's still with her children every single day, except for the times where she has to go and travel. But
right.
even most of that time, I've seen her kids have been with her. You know
Absolutely
what I'm
right.
saying? So she
Right.
makes the time. You're not losing anything. I feel like with Marceau, he is afraid of Tisha being more than what he's allowing her to be right now.
Mm-hmm. No, absolutely right. And not to mention too, the crazy thing to me was, Melody went down her resume. I'm there for Grandparents' Day, Parents' Day, Halloween, everything else. I was a parent. I was a parent mom for 3 classrooms last year. You're not going to keep doing this to me and playing my face and playing women's face because we can do all that. But then check this out, y'all. Check this out. So Carlos, for the 0.01% of intelligence that he has, although, like I said, he is the new Melanie Love of the new nightcap premiering January 20th at 9/8 Central, only here, hashtag only keeping it real. Y'all heard it here first, that nightcap is coming back. Anyway, so Carlos said, and I quote, her growth in education helps the business. And you don't mind. Oh, hang on. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me go back. We are going to keep it on that damn thumbnail. Hang on 1 second, y'all. Hang on 1 second. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Y'all, glad to have you here on tour. There we go. Okay, let me skip YouTube music. Go back here. Okay. All right. Let me get back to you lovely people. Okay. So no, I absolutely feel you. I wanted to win Marceau as well because I'm like, how stupid can you be? But yeah, you showcase your stupidity, and yeah, here we are. So the
That
growth
is
in
so funny. I
education.
totally said that shit.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen. So the growth in education helps the business, but anything outside scope, you don't want her to be successful. So Marcel said, we have a master plan. Yes. And if she wants to sell journals, I'm not just talking to my wife, my partner, I'm talking to my teammate that we were on this plan. So he's big on the roles and the goals and scope that we set and the goals we set for each other. The second she wants to do something different, I'm going to question it. And Tisha said at the end of the day, I'm going to stick to my goals. That is my teammate. And Melody said, you better stick to them goals. So wait a minute, this is your teammate. But yeah, if you do something different, he's going to question you? That's not a damn teammate. Oh, okay. And then, Tisha talks about MJ and being a stay-at-home
Listen,
mom.
there's a way that can actually be helpful. And then there's a way that can be hindered. It all depends on really your relationship. Because you can definitely have a relationship to where you have certain roles in the relationship, but if something changes, you're definitely going to want to talk to your spouse about it. Now, if they're just going to completely shut down everything you say or any type of growth that you are trying to have, then yeah, you're going to have more problems because you both should want each other to grow and elevate. You guys should want to do that together. So if one's keeping one down, then what kind of, marriage do you really truly have? So I feel like that's where the problem comes in with them, is that they don't have that relationship. Marcel wants to keep Tisha locked down, and he doesn't want her to succeed. Just like when she went back to school and got the degrees that she did, what did he say? Oh, I thought it was just for looks. Why would you say that when she just went back to school, to get her business degree or just to elevate herself, and you say you thought it was just for looks? That's disrespectful.
Right. No, absolutely. And not to mention, too, she talks about MJ and being a stay-at-home mom for the first 2 years, and then her family said, you need, in the words of Kim Kardashian, you need to get your fucking ass up and work. Not that Tisha's family said that, but they did say that she needs to get up and work, so she went to work. And so Marcel said that she had, choice. And I'm just like, well, if the choice is to stay with you and not be supported, then I would love to see what an option is. And then Marcel said, a family of strong women, Rodgers. And then Melody says, uncross your legs, Marcel, sassier than her. See, that's what we're talking about right there. Then her eye roll was too damn funny. Let me cross mine. I'm like, you know what, Melody, you got to stop being that amazing, but also keep doing you. Because I mean,
did you see the look on Stormi's face though? Stormi was looking like this is why I called him a bitch.
Right.
And Carlos, this is why you said he was the biggest bitch.
Exactly right. And Stormi's face was like, that's what's up. I wanted to tell y'all that. But anyway, so then, the whole thing of what Melody did. Then they talk about the fact of, and I was like, oh, wow, this is interesting. So, Carlos asked, do you want Tisha to be like Melody and be divorced? And Marcel said, single woman, no, I don't want to be divorced. And Melody said, well, maybe you should start moving like that. I'm like, Melody, you can't be that smooth on camera. I mean, your mouth is a gift from heaven, but you can't give that gift to everybody that comes across your path.
But were there lies detected?
No lies detected at all.
Exactly.
No lies detected at all. So Marcel says that he's not fearful of her standing on her own like Melody. His fear is that she'll become so successful in the public eye that she'll lose the most important things in her life, which would be her children, because you're but busy. And so we went through all that. But I also thought too, like, wait a minute, because you were upset about the pregnancy test, does that mean she will lose her children in terms of custody too? Because that could be looked into as well. So all that.
No, because we already know that Marcel does not consider himself the father of those children, even though he knows that he's their father.
Right.
No, he puts everything on Tisha, and he has even said, he's even called those Tisha's kids.
Right.
Like, so no, if it came,
that's quite
if it came down to it where they was to divorce, he would not fight to get custody of them kids. Not at all.
And that really is a sad, disgusting waste of affairs to be a part of. And then Carlos says, and Carlo thanks Marcel. Y'all, like I said, I thought this was a new pile of the nightcap with all ladies.
Really?
So I said Marsha.
All five ladies on the couch.
Y'all.
Got all five ladies on the couch.
Listen, and the male Lonnie Love is in the building, just doing her job so damn well. So proud. Can't wait for that January 20th at 9/8 Central, immediately after the third part of the Love Marriage Huntsville reunion. Only on only here, hashtag on, keeping it real. So Carlos thanks Marsha for allowing the women to give her some constructive criticism, and they have an offhanded moment. So then we get to my damn ass. Then we get to Kiki Jabbar looking good in purple. And Carlos said looking like Tisha, and Kiki said looks like her, please, maybe a little bit of Tisha. And Tisha said she loves to hear herself that Kiki looks like her. And Kiki said that they were both beautiful. Melody agrees. And then Carlos says, Tisha and Kiki start out thick as thieves. And Tisha said, we were never thick as thieves. Well, I mean, you bought your thickness, and Kiki, she may not have all of it, but it's enough for her husband.
Now, Braylon, that's about as thick as it gets. Now, come on, now they both are thick, and we know for a fact that Tisha's a thief. So I guess.
Lord help. I need the thickness to be determined at the Thick Olympics happening on the Oprah Winfrey Network. I'll be hosting a network ceremony for the Thick Olympics. So.
Listen, you better put in that. Listen here. Go ahead and pitch that show to them.
Listen, thick basketball, thick volleyball, thick swimming. Listen, Thick Olympics should be a thing. Anyway, let's roll on. I say too damn much on live. I really did. But anyway, so all the recap happens. Carlos said that you said, Kiki, that you weren't going to break your pact. That didn't last too long. Why did you break your pact? And Kiki said that these were allegations not brought on by me, that she approached me. Tisha appeared to her that so-and-so was spreading rumors, y'all, and hawk noises were used. I'm like, I cannot. Kiki said, let me speak to that guy. A guy called them and told them the conversation. Tisha then said that she heard the conversation from Kiki, and that did not sound like a concerned cousin. Kiki said that you are too dumb to decipher. Not you having like a hidden, decipher message. Y'all know that secret ink. You know what I mean? I'm just like, damn. So who's Inspector Gadget around here? Then, Kiki said dumb and dumber. And Kiki said, I'm not going to be in denial about it. And Tisha said, what am I deniable about? And Kiki said about having a cheater on your arm and everyone can see it. And then Tisha's questioning, a dog sound is used. What did you think of the sound effects? What did you think of that opening exchange?
Listen, that whole thing was crazy. It was funny as hell. One, to hear the I was cracking up every time I heard it.
I'm like, oh my God. So then we get to Tisha never came to Kiki in 14. Hey, Snowtime, welcome and glad to have you here. Y'all, by the way, let me reset it. Like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel, Queen T with GG9's channel. That is my, live TV. There we go. That's my thumbnail there. Yes, if you're asking if that's the pilot of Nightcap that aired tonight, yes, it is. It was all ladies and Carlos the male and Lonnie Love, and we are so proud. And by the way, y'all, it's a full hour this time, not a half hour. It's a full hour. So they just did the pilot tonight. So we're just in the middle talking about the pilot and just Kiki Jabbar and Tisha Scott. So glad to have you all here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Glad to have you all you here. So, Tisha never came to Kiki in 14, 15, 16, 17 years and said that Marcel cheated on her. And Tisha said Kiki cheated on her husband. He cheated on her, and Kiki paid for her husband to go out on a date with someone else at the beginning of their relationship. Now, once again, you got upset that your husband didn't believe your pregnancy test, but yet you had these rumors for 5 damn years that you want to throw your cousin's infidelity out in front of everybody. Really? But I got a feeling in the next part of the reunion that, and this is just a prediction, I think that probably was maybe 15 to 20 years ago. I got a feeling. I got a feeling there's more than meets the eye with that, because as you said, Snowtime, I feel that not that you hate the sound effect. Oh, you like the sound effects. Okay, gotcha. Tisha sounds like she rehearsed lines with her mama and say exactly, because I'm like, that was a Hail Mary. Like, all right, I gotta throw the football. So, oh damn, that's not where I wanted to go. But damn it, I gotta say something. So, what did you think about the ending of that conversation?
Yeah, it definitely all seemed rehearsed. Like everything that Tisha was saying sounds rehearsed. And you know what? I agree with you. I feel that it's going to come out that what Tisha's trying to throw up about Kiki, one, as we kind of seen on the preview, Kiki doesn't hide or deny it. Unlike you, Tisha, you are hiding and denying everything.
Exactly.
But I also feel like it's going to come out like, girl, you're trying to act like this is something that just happened when it was probably a long time ago. Like I don't think it was, you know what I'm saying? It didn't just happen last week, 2 months ago. Like, no, I feel like it was some years ago and you're just trying to throw up anything because right now you've rehearsed what you're going to say. And like you try to say, oh, I've been quiet since season 1. No, you haven't. You've been talking about everybody. But now you want to, I don't know, get more aggressive or get more of a backbone and say more stuff to make everybody look bad to kind of take the heat off you.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. So in the preview, Tisha's bringing receipts. In court documents, according to Melody, it says that you, Martell, were in a relationship with Sheree. It was a business arrangement. And that's in the paperwork, and that was verbatim. And Martell walks off. You know,
I can't wait to see, see it, because from that preview, that preview, I want to see what the walk-off really was about.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Hold on. Could it have been where because remember what he tried to do on Queen Sheba's page when he was on her live, and she was asking him about the court documentation, and he act like he didn't know what she was talking about. And then she said, Martell, I seen it. Like, I seen the paperwork. Oh, that? Oh, no, that was this and that was that. No. So I feel like because she comes out with the information, he's definitely going to walk off because he has no way to address it.
No, I definitely agree. And you know what? I also think too, you know what? I'm just going to say this. He doesn't like being called a liar. Hint, 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 hint. Allegedly, in my opinion. And for entertainment purposes only. I'll see y'all the next Retro Tour Live, and we'll catch up on the clues to see if I'm right or wrong. Although I did give away a clue about the season finale that turned out to be right. And I also did say that Chris Fletcher would say, no, don't you have no woman? She ain't even got your name no more. So I guess I was right on some clues, I guess. But it actually turned out to air on the show. And it wasn't just something out of my ass just to exist like as a content creator on YouTube. But let's keep rolling, though. Let's keep rolling. So Tiffany and the Karen conversation comes up, and she doesn't know how to take it from when it's coming from that side of the room. And Martell said it's negative. Well, people can call you a Mitch. So what does that say about you? And Marshall said, oh, we're people now? Really? You offended that you're people and that you got called a bitch. Okay. And then Stormi and Melody get into it, and Betty is there. And y'all, I'ma just say this right now. I really think that y'all remember that tea party and how it was a tweet about, Stormi being called about something that she did. I got a feeling it's probably just rehashed from that damn tea party. I really do, because it's like, what else do you have? Like, that's been said how many times? Oh, Lord Jesus, I can't. So what do you think of the preview, Gigi?
Listen, when it comes to the previews, I'm ready for it because, one, I want to see where we left off at, because I feel like, one, I'm ready for Tisha to get her ass handed to her. And I feel like Kiki's definitely not going to back down from her. I don't see that happening, but I really want to see how everything else plays out. Really, we could do without Betty. Like, really, we can do definitely without Betty. We could do without her the whole season. Don't even know why she was there. And when it comes to Martell, you are so right, Snowtime. He's a toddler. He's been a toddler. He cannot handle real situations. And if you are coming with facts after he tries to lie about things and you actually come with the receipts, he doesn't know how to handle it. So he throws a tantrum. He tries to argue and fight. Then he starts getting mad. Then it's a whole scene and everything's blown up because he doesn't know how to handle being wrong because he's full of ego.
Absolutely right. Well, you all, that is your review, and now here comes the fun part. Y'all ready? Because I know y'all got a lot to say, and we got a lot to hear. There is the link. Let me get it pinned up for y'all, so y'all can come on up here, because, Lord Jesus, I know y'all got a lot to damn say. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me go ahead and do hey. And hey again. I gotta do that like 2 times just to get the link, so to pin it up here. The link is pinned, ladies and gentlemen. The invite is officially open. This was just part 1. We got 2 more parts to go. Y'all listen. Let me tell you something. Honestly, how this live came together, because like I said, I actually know people on YouTube, believe it or not. Me and Gigi was just talking about it, and we were like, Gigi asked, do you want to team up on this? I'm like, yeah, let's go. Because honestly, tell you the truth, I feel like it takes a man and a woman to do this 3-part reunion together, because y'all know I can throw down by myself, but this got so much female energy in it that you need that balance. So, I mean, listen.
Right. And you know how we work on our other panel. So we are both unfiltered. We're going, listen, everybody is an equal opportunity. We don't discriminate. Everyone can get it. Okay.
Everybody
That's just how it is. But honestly, I do want to know you guys' like opinions. So y'all come up and actually like, interact with us, share your thoughts. I really want to know like where everybody felt and how they felt about this reunion.
Absolutely right. Y'all, we have been on the highways and byways of the possibilities of what could be of this edition of Virtual Tour Live in this episode for 1 hour, 56 minutes, and 28 seconds. And y'all about to turn off my camera because I did the whole show for an hour. Lord help. Y'all know me too damn well by now. But no, please come on up. Give your thoughts on what you thought of the episode. How did me and Gigi do? I think we did a really good job. By the way, shout out to y'all, I gotta tell you something. I think I've made over 70 videos of this season breaking it down. And y'all, like, I want you to quantify how many minutes and hours that is. That's probably, I gotta add it up, but it's probably over like maybe 2 hours or 5 hours or however you will, because that's 70 videos of every single episode of the season. Come on, y'all. And not to mention a live show every time at 9 o'clock, immediately at 9. Come on, y'all. Listen, this is what we do.
Yeah, this reunion definitely had a lot in it, had a lot going on, a lot of moving parts. But I still feel like there's so much to come after, because, like I said, this whole energy that Tisha's given, it definitely seems rehearsed. So I'm with Stormi on that part. This is all rehearsed. So how you're acting is not how you really are. And you really want to say any of this stuff to these women. Like, you don't like feedback from the expo. You always think somebody's coming for your marriage, and you act like you do nothing to no one. But how you came out and how you just showed, how you are, you showed the real you. I guess. And matter of fact, no, that wasn't a real her. That was rehearsed. Girl, you are not that bold. She is not that bold.
No, she's not. She is absolutely not that bold. And honestly, too, I really do feel like in the new season, Melody said this was the year of revelation. I feel like this year's the year of retribution, the year of comeuppance, the year of the get back. And I really do mean that. I really, really believe that, that's going to be happening. So,
yeah, I definitely believe that as well. But yeah, if you guys feel like you don't want to come up, that is fine.
Absolutely. We will be up here for a good minute, just chilling.
Right.
Just chilling.
I'm gonna have
You
to
know
go
what?
here soon myself, but we are
No,
in
you're
here.
fine. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I do hope that this gets to Carlos though, because honestly, let me tell you something. And you know what? Honestly, I feel like there should be a content creator special for Love and Marriage Huntsville. I mean, I know they did the 100th episode for the fans, but there should be a content creator special where, guess what? You could submit your thumbnails for the season and submit your name, and let's let some content creators meet some of the cast. Like, give back to the content creators, because we do keep the lights on this show. Let's go ahead and be real about it, not cap about that.
That's so true. That is so true. Listen here,
What I
we do
mean?
a lot when it comes to, keeping the show going, because a lot of people have tuned out. A lot of people have stopped watching, and they actually wait for us to do videos and go live and actually do reviews of the show to actually know what's going on, because people, they feel like the show's not giving what it was supposed to give.
Mm-hmm.
So
Absolutely right.
this is where they get their, their insight, and so yeah, I feel like something for the content creators would definitely be great, and also some for the fans of the show, like how they do with Reunion for Love and Hip Hop. Have some
Mm-hmm.
fans do a live showing, a live taping, and let the fans ask some questions. Read some, questions from people off Instagram or whatever the case is, but at least give back to the people who's making this show what it is.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I know at least 7 of my thumbnails will have to be in like the thumbnail Hall of Fame. Like if Carlos saw this, I feel like he'd be like, you know what, you messy. I don't like your ass. But also too, I feel like, you know what, you're not wrong though. You're not wrong though. But why did you have to do me that bad? I'm like, listen, that's what you know how they say, how did the painter get its inspiration? I'm like, I just saw what was on the canvas. And I just painted what I saw in my mind onto the canvas. Like that. That's exactly what I would say.
Right. I understood the assignment.
Listen.
But yeah, there is a lot that they can do, because I'm gonna tell you, this season right here and how they've broken this down into 3 parts, just how this first part is gone, it would have been even better if you would have a live studio audience and they could actually one their true reactions to what's being said. Like, audience reactions are epic sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But also to be able to have someone ask a true question of, like some questions that maybe y'all are trying to tiptoe around.
Exactly right.
Why not let real questions be asked instead of trying to, sugarcoat so much?
Absolutely. And sometimes, an audience member can actually speak for you better than your damn self. You know what I mean? So, and not to mention too, I think that Martell, and Maurice would actually really like to go against men live, because it would be like, to use boxing, it really would be like a match. Oh, okay. All right. You think you something. All right. You on the microphone saying Melody Cherie Lee and stuff. Guess what? Martell ain't going to come near me if he knows what good's for his fucking ass. You should know that. You should know that. If this mouth can be on microphone, imagine what else this mouth can do. Don't question me. Hell. Now,
listen, I don't wait. What was that we was talking about? A verse? Oh wait, no, that was with content creators.
Mm-hmm.
But still, doing the verses.
Listen, that part, and honestly, I feel like with me being a part of the live audience, I know Owen's gonna be like, okay, don't get Brandon the mic too damn much, because we might not have a network because of his ass. I mean, his mouth is open for anything and ready for anything.
Listen, you gotta listen. I feel like there's one. Like, can I say this? Because I was wondering this too. Why was it that Marceau was the only one out there on the stage with the women? Why couldn't he be in the back? Like, I understand, Carlos, you wanted to ask him questions about him being called a bitch or whatever. Okay. After that, he could have went on and then you just talk to the women. Let the women hash it out and let them say what they have to say. But no, you still had to have Marceau in the mix of it. It just didn't look great.
Yeah, and a lot of people said, that Tisha doesn't need dueling partner in the ring, to use, the boxing terminal, philosophy. And also too, like, I think the reason why that happened was because he was involved in all their business. So I understood it, but also too, sometimes women just need to be with women. You know what I mean? But then again, if this would have happened, Gigi, there would not have been a pilot of Nightcap on the night. You know what I mean? So I mean, you can't just have 4 hosts. You got to have 5. So he had a pilot to do tonight. What was Carlos supposed to do? What was the male Lonnie Love supposed to do?
Well, I mean, still, ask your questions. Let his ass move on.
I agree.
Why you got to stay out there? Because honestly, listen, the introduction that Carlos gave was befitting. It was very fitting for him, okay? Because the way that you act and the sass that you gave and you being very sassy and spicy said a whole lot. A whole lot.
Right. Absolutely right. By the way, since we are up here talking, y'all, I just want to shout out there's a content creator named Swamp Talk with Louisiana Chick 318. She just got started today. I was there live with her earlier, and if y'all could show some love, I'm gonna get the link here and try to support her, since people say that I'm against Black women and stuff like that. I give half-assed apologies, and I'm this, that, and the third, and all around the world, and I. Let me go ahead and drop this link for a Black woman real quick to help her subscribers go up, since people want to say stuff about me, but yet there's somebody that's doxing and stalking and doing all types of ish, but yet people still support his fucking ass. But okay, y'all give me a moment. Okay. All right. Just saying. Just saying. You can go ahead, Gigi. I'm good.
Oh no, I was just listening to what you said.
Just saying.
Listen, it just I don't know. What do we really need 2 Scots for?
Yeah, I really don't know. I mean, at this point, honestly, I feel like it's just kind of tiring with both of them. And y'all, I know some of y'all be like, well, I don't think the reunion is going to cover everything. Y'all, I'm going to tell you right now, the reunion covers every single episode in its entirety. They don't miss a damn thing. And I'm just going to leave it right there. That's the link, y'all, by the way, for Miss Louisiana Chick there, if y'all want to go over and support her, because we help each other around here in this sector. We absolutely do. Everybody has to start out somewhere, you know what I mean? So she's got 10 subscribers now, but I believe we can get her at least to a damn 100, y'all. So there you go. Shout out to Louisiana Chick 318 for sure. But yeah, I really do feel like at this point, like it's just tiring with them. You know what I mean? Like, and not to mention too, y'all, the pregnancy test is talked about. And if y'all thought that oh, the things but yet you're doubted the most. Oh my Lord Jesus.
Listen, let's just say there's a lot to come. And I do feel like there's going to be some retribution when it comes to Kiki, when it comes to Mel, of course.
Yes.
And I feel like there's going to be some more truths that come out about the Scots.
Yes. Yep. I think that Tiffany and Lou, who will be coming in, I think that's going to be a powerful segment.
Yes.
I think that the Fletchers, who honestly gave the show a new life, when people wanted to be done with it, I think that they are going to add an interesting mix to this reunion, and some leveling off is going to happen with them. And y'all remember that pregnancy test, right? Well, there's not a blood test taken, but there is a test of their marriage that does happen in this reunion. And the words of more the lie detector test results say. We'll see y'all January 20th at 8/7 Central. Only here hashtag on keeping it real.
Hold on. First, actually, we'll see y'all here on the 13th. Because
that part, yes.
The second part is the 13th. So we're gonna see y'all here first on the 13th, so that we can actually finish diving into this whole reunion. Well, at least the first two parts, okay? And just know that there's definitely more to come. There's more to the stories that are being told. And let's just say the Scots .1 are definitely in for they're in for it. Yes, and yeah, like you said, a test of marriage might be on the horizon.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Y'all, I tell you, I think they really do cover every episode. Because a lot of people thought, okay, wait a minute, they're doing this in October, like the season hasn't aired yet. They cover every episode. They do not miss for shit. And y'all just gonna have to trust me, because I mean I do put out 901 videos, y'all. So y'all just gonna have to trust me and Gigi on this one.
Right. Yeah. Oh, well. Just know that everything is not as it appears.
No. Yeah. Isn't it fun being the bunny with the gun, Gigi? Isn't that fun?
It is. It definitely is. Especially when, like you said, people count you out. They feel like because you're quiet or because you don't move the same that you are doing less. And it's like, no, I just move differently. That's all it is. I don't have to be loud about how I move. Just know that I'm not stagnant.
That part right there. Oh Lord, Gigi, I don't think. I mean, this is a lot for part 1, but I don't know if they're ready for part 2 and part 3 for the internet. I don't know if YouTube servers can handle what's to come on the 13th and the 20th. I really don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah. You know what? I actually think that next week, not only do we stream to YouTube, but Instagram.
You know what? I gotta figure out how to get that to happen. Because here's the thing on my because on my Instagram, like I got like 1,000 people, but honestly, I don't get a lot of people. But I'm willing to try it out.
Yeah, we definitely could try it out, because I feel like we should go ahead and stream this on as many platforms as we can.
Facts.
And definitely get it out there.
Yeah.
And also just not only get, the review and the reunion out there, but get us out there as content creators even more. Exactly right. But yeah, I just feel like it's definitely, worth a shot, because this is going to be so good and so epic that everyone needs to tune in.
That part.
Because honestly, this is going to be the only place you are going to get this at 901.
The
only place.
Say that time slot again, Gigi. What was that time?
901.
Oh, 1 minute after the episode.
This is the only place you're going to get it. You will not be able to see the reunion or the review of the reunion at 901 anywhere else. And we're doing it live.
That part at the same damn time.
And you already know, Braylon, you will have your thumbnails and videos at 901 as well. So you're not
Oh,
only getting the
listen,
live, but you're also getting the videos.
listen, that part. I got two audiences happening at the same damn time. Like, actually, let me
Yeah.
go to my let me go to my YouTube on my phone here and see what y'all are doing. So, part 2 of this video already has 49 views, and part 1 already has 45 views. Y'all, give it some time. Give it some time. It's gonna get up to 100 very quickly. Oh, I love it when the rabbit got the gun. Oh my lord. And I've been shooting all season long. Oh man.
Yeah. Yep.
Man. Gigi, you did your shit tonight. You really did. I'm so damn
Thank
proud
you.
of you.
Thank you. You know, we
I really
always
do that.
do our thing when it comes to the panel. We, you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
we do.
That's what family
Yes, we
does. You
do.
know what I'm saying? We know.
Facts. Oh,
So
absolutely. Absolutely. Without question. Without question. And
absolutely. I enjoyed my time. I thank everybody for
absolutely.
being here. Thank y'all for even tuning in,
Yes.
subscribing to our channels, you know,
Yes, indeed.
liking, interacting. We absolutely love it. We love you all. Thank you so much for actually, this is what the first review that we've done in 2024
Yes.
together.
Yes, indeed.
So
Yes, indeed.
this is how it is, starting it out right, you know?
Right. And
So,
you know
so
what?
much more to come. Cannot
Oh,
wait till next
absolutely.
Saturday.
Oh, absolutely. And honestly, I really want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming over here, even if it's just for Love and Marriage Huntsville, because y'all, when I first got started out with this season, I started to, become known. But y'all, it's to the point now where it may take a minute, but we get up to 14, we get up to 20 people watching live. And some of y'all are like, okay, I grabbed my snacks, I grabbed my wine. I'm waiting on you, Bray. I'm waiting on this review. And I said this to Gigi, that just because you're not being seen by everybody doesn't mean that you're not getting seen. Because every video this season of Love and Marriage Huntsville that is coming out at 901, every one of them has gotten views. Every single one of them. And that is a testament to y'all believing in me, seeing in me, investing in me. And also, too, that's a testament to me to just try something new out. In 6 seasons, there's never been a content creator to put out videos at 901 of the episode you just watched. And then to do a live show on top of it. Come on now. Listen. So listen, I will be around the way in the live chats and on the streets. And I know some of you may say, well, Brendan, why don't you cover the mess of the show? Because somebody has to cover the actual show. And one thing to know and two things for sure, even though I don't cover everything off the show, y'all know I always stay in the loop of the show. And when it comes to Saturday, y'all know where to come to. Y'all do. I absolutely do. So now me and Gigi will be doing this again on the 13th and the 20th. And y'all, like I said, this is just part 1. I can't wait to see y'all reactions for part 2 and part 3. I can't wait to see me and Gigi's reactions for part 2 and part 3
Right.
because
I think that's what's going because part 1 was crazy. So to see part 2 and 3, oh yeah, I'm ready for it.
yeah.
It's about to be a showdown.
Listen. Look, this is the Huntsville Rumble, and this was round 1. We got 2 more rounds of 60 minutes of boxing, mental boxing coming y'all way. 2 more Saturdays. They should have done I Came to Fight merchandise with Love and Marriage Huntsville on own.com. See, this could have been a whole thing. They ain't smart at own. Own, don't come for me, okay? I'm just messing with y'all, okay? Don't come for me.
Yeah,
Listen.
it's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Man, oh man.
But yeah, think that's it for the night. I mean, are you gonna stay up for a while, or you on here?
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna stay up for a good minute. We got 13 people still here in the building just chilling out. You
Okay.
never know, somebody may come up. But no,
Hey,
Gigi, I love you
absolutely.
and value and appreciate you. You did your job tonight, Queen. I really mean
Yeah,
that.
much love and appreciation. Thank you, everybody. See you guys next time. And
Yes,
if I'm
indeed.
still up, might hop back on here. But see
Understood.
everybody.
All right,
Bye.
love you, Gigi. We'll talk soon,
Yeah.
Queen.
All right.
All right. Y'all, that's what we do around here. We team up, we rise up, and we go up. Amen. Glad to have all you here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Y'all, Kiki. Jabbar went live at 10:33. I don't know why she went live though. I do not know why she went live. I'll have to take a look at that later. Oh my Lord, y'all. 45 minutes ago, Haley Bailey says, even though we're just a few days in, the greatest thing that 2023 could have done for me was bring me my son. Welcome to the world, Halo. The world is desperate to get to know you. Oh, congratulations, Haley Bailey. Oh, that made my night. That is beautiful. Oh. See that's very sweet. That's what matters. That's what matters. The goodness of the possibilities of what can be. That matters. Oh. Thank you, Nikki News. Love you. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, everybody. We are live on tour. Glad to have all of you here in the building. And oh my Lord Jesus. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. 15 people in the building. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Glad to have all of you here. If you guys do want to come up, feel free to click that link. Would love to would love to hear you come up here and give your take on this whole damn episode. I mean, this was a lot. And this was just part one. Y'all heard the great GG9 here. We were on the highways and byways of the possibilities of what can be of this virtual tour live. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Glad to have all of you here in the building. Yes, indeed. That just really made me smile. Like, I figured that she, would have a kid, but to be able to share that news like that came out 45 minutes ago on Haley Bailey's um Instagram. That was so amazing. Y'all give me a moment here. I'm still right here with all of you. Much love. Give me one moment, okay? Much love, everybody. Hey, y'all, just had to make a quick pit stop on a live, y'all. I had to make a quick pit stop on a live. Y'all, that's what I do. That's what I do. You know what I mean? I love being able to support good people that deserve goodness. Amen. So yeah, that was a great thing there. Gave my take and everything else, just dropped it like that. You know what I mean? So yes indeed, yes indeed, yes indeed. 13 people in the building. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Glad to have y'all here. Y'all got any more thoughts on this? Because this was a hot and heavy part one of a 3-part love and marriage Huntsville reunion, y'all. This was whoo, man, this was a lot. Oh man, oh man. Ooh, Lord. 13 people in the building. Glad to have all of you here. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Ooh, Lord. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Man. That preview was really, really interesting, by the way. I think yeah, that part 2 is going to be a fire starter for damn sure. You know what I mean? So we'll definitely see about that. So 11 people in the building. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Glad to have all of you here, y'all. That really is our show. I mean, I don't think there's anything else to cover. I mean, we covered it all. I appreciate y'all. 12 people still hanging with me here. I really, really mean that. Thank you all so much. I really mean that. 13 people. Thank you. Let me go back through and thank everybody who came through tonight. Nikki News, thank you for being here. Snowtown, thank you for being here. Revelation 2023, thank you. Sunshine Rays. Thank you, Snowtime. I appreciate. Listen, we put work in over here. Understand? We give you a whole damn show over here. We don't cheap out. I'm giving y'all a show over here for damn sure. Sunshine Rays, thank you so much. Victoria, thank you. P&2 Ross, thank you. I think I said Victoria already there. Mary Hooks, thank you. Let's see here. Who else? BC Jones, 541, thank you. Deborah Jackson, thank you. K Game Changer, thank you so much for being here as well. Let me see who else. Y'all came through tonight. I really appreciate y'all more than I can express words. I really, really mean that. Colton James, thank you. Miss Reezy, hey, good to see you, Queen. Thank you. Let's see here. GG9, of course. Thank you very much for being here. Tina Turner, thank you so much. Yes, I enjoyed Melody as well. She is the greatest. Ramel Buxton Johnson, thank you so much for being here as well. And Tabrowie Fields, right here. Marcel shows off his red bomb shoe with his leg crossed. First time since the history of the show. I can't. And Swags P, welcome in. Vanessa Jackson, welcome in. Thank you so much. Y'all really showed up and showed out for a brother. I really, really mean that. It is oh man, it really does mean the world to me that y'all see something in me. It's this is not easy work. It's really not, to be able to go live, to give y'all a full show, and to give y'all something that can actually matter. So many times people feel like you have to be able to do the most in order to be seen. And I really, truly believe that if you just care about what you do, you will be exactly where you deserve to be. Amen. So I really, really mean that. Like I said, much love to y'all. Give me one moment. Y'all give me one damn moment. Oh my. Y'all give me one moment. Give me one moment. Hey, Colton, welcome in, good sir. Glad to have you here. Thank you, good sir. Y'all. Y'all want to talk about a cheap show? Oh my God. Not doing a whole live show as a YouTube video, though. Oh no. Oh no. I guess you don't have endurance, huh? Oh Lord. Oh man. Oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. I'm gonna put a poll in the chat and see if y'all want to and see if we should end the show or not. Because I think we covered everything. Oh, Colton, I love the sunshades, brother. I appreciate that. Much love to you. Thank you, sir. All right, there we go. There's a poll for y'all right there. Is it time to end the show? Yes, no, we just chilling, or we in here, Bray? Yes, indeed. Oh man, this was such a great show. Y'all, we got two more shows. Y'all, we got two more shows. You know what I mean? So yes, indeed, y'all. Man, oh man, oh man. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Is good stuff, man. See, this is what YouTube is supposed to be about. It is. It's supposed to be about good, clean, entertaining fun. That's what it's supposed to be about. $13 people. Thank you all so much. By the way, y'all, I think tomorrow Tea Talk with Your Girl will go live at 12 noon. I think, and then I think Trending goes live at 3 p.m. I think. You know what I mean? So yes, I know Diana Rose. I think she not time to end the show. I can't. I love it. I'm looking at this Instagram video of Vivica A. Fox. Vivica A. Fox is blessed and highly favored. I see why 50 stayed with her. Okay, now listen. Listen, Vivica A. Fox is a beautiful woman. I'm not even going to sit here in front. Not even on the front. Oh, man. Yes, indeed. Let me see here. Sorry, I'm just trying to find a there we go. I'll do that one. Man. Damn. I really am happy for what can be of life. I really am. And like I said, you are not condemned by your yesterday. There's always a new day to do something new that's never been done. Amen. I really, really mean that. Um, yeah, it's a good time. Really, really is. 10 people watching now. Thank you all so much. I appreciate y'all. I really, really, really do. I'm just up here chilling. We reviewed the whole entire show. Yes, indeed, from beginning to end, we have. As y'all can see here, I really do love this thumbnail. I mean, I genuinely laugh at it every single time, and it works out so flawlessly. It really does. Oh Lord, not me acting bad. Act bad. Act bad. Act bad. Oh man. Yes, indeed. I really do appreciate y'all. I really mean that. We've been on the highways and byways of the possibilities of what could be of this virtual tour live for 2 hours, 37 minutes, and 40 seconds. We are live in the building. Like I said, feel free to come on up. Feel free to come on up on StreamYard and give your take on tonight's episode. What did you think about it? There was a lot there. Like I said, the libido that no one cares about, Kimmy and Tisha. Not Kimmy and Tisha, but Stormi and Tisha. More so get into everybody's business. Kiki Jabbar as well. I think Kiki will be back next season. I do believe that. If y'all thought this was something, woo, Lord. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. 10 people in the building. I'm sorry, 12 people in the building. My bad. I'm sorry, y'all. Now 10 people in the building. Lord help. I cannot. I'd let you know how tired I am, y'all. It was a good show. It was a really, really good show. Let me see what y'all are saying with this poll question here. Oh, still no. Not time to end the show. Okay. Oh, man. Ten people watching. Thank you all so much. 11 people now. Thank you. 12 people. Y'all hanging in here with your man. Appreciate y'all. Yes, indeed. We are just chilling out now. This is the chill part of the show. We covered every single thing, y'all. It's been nothing but fun up here. Let me I think I said hey to Queen T with GG9 earlier. Definitely try to support each other as content creators out here, for sure. So yes, indeed. Glad to have y'all here. Yes, indeed. Y'all give me one moment. I'm still right here with y'all. Oh man, this was a good time. This was a very, very good time. Yes, okay. I got 2 votes saying yes. I got 1 vote saying yes and 1 vote saying no. Well, I mean, listen, we have covered everything, honestly. So let me get the Daily Motivator up for you guys so I can at least read that to y'all. And then we'll probably get ready to get on out of here because, y'all, it is time. For the Daily Motivator. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, the Daily Motivator. The Daily Motivator. If you are never scared, embarrassed, or hurt, it means you never take chances, Julia. So, one more time. If you are never scared, embarrassed, or hurt, it means you never take chances. It's time for the Daily Motivator for Saturday, January 6th, 2024. Whatever is to be done. In doing, you find fulfillment, and that's not necessarily in doing what you envision. Prior to that, you will love. Sure, it's possible to find ways to do the work you love. What's more plausible and accessible, though, is allowing yourself to love the work you're doing. If you consider a particular task to be beneath you, you are inflicting punishment onto yourself. Worse, you're denying to yourself the satisfaction of knowing you're making a difference. Every person wants to matter, and indeed, every person is able to matter in meaningful ways in every moment. Yet, if you severely limit the pathways to that meaning, you cut yourself off from most of it. Doing laundry, taking out the garbage, organizing your closet may not seem like world impacting achievement, yet they are honest, honorable, and necessary. And even the most mundane efforts contribute to the quality of life, and such efforts are always valuable to be taken up immediately and done. There's no shortage of opportunities to make a difference, to experience fulfillment, to love the work, get the ball rolling, and do whatever is to be done and keep right on going. Ralph Mawson. Whatever is to be done. I really do appreciate this because, I have taken that mentality when it comes to YouTube of whatever is to be done. If there is a conversation that you guys are talking about that I may not necessarily care about, I want to talk about it because you guys care about it. To be able to expand myself to not just do Love and Marriage Huntsville, but to take a swing and do 90 Day Fiance. That video right now, I think is almost at. Let me see how many views. By the way, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Glad to have all of you here in the building with me. That live for Love and Marriage for 90 Day Fiance has 203 views just because I took a swing. Also, too, the club Shay Shannon Sharp and Cat Williams review after show, y'all, it has already had 393 views, getting close to 400 views, y'all. Because honestly, I just said what needed to be said. Here's the thing, just because you're not being seen by everybody doesn't mean you're not being seen. I know it's a broken record, but it's very true. Your voice in the conversation is a voice in the conversation. So for whatever needs to be done, do whatever it takes, but make sure you're doing it for you. That's the first thing I'll tell you. The second thing about whatever is to be done is recognize that there is going to be hills and valleys, right? But at the beginning, middle, end of the day, it's not how steep the hill or valley is, but it is your endurance to go through that hill or valley. And finally, when it comes to whatever is to be done, recognize once you do it, it's over. Recognize once you do it, it is over. And there's not really too much that people can do. You know what I mean? Don't worry about what people will say. Know what you do and do what you know, right? So with that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube, y'all. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you weren't born special, because you were always born a blessing. Wait, is it not? Let me go on my live chat. Okay, there we go. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you weren't born special, because you were always born a blessing. And trust, you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why? It's one thing to call yourself, it's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. And hopefully by spending time together, we're also to be great together. I always remember where you doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or you're just dropping some tea like this. That's right, that there's a new version of Nightcap that aired tonight. Make sure the replay is not just worthy for you to watch it, not just worthy for you to listen to it, but for you to want to experience it again. I love you. I value, I embrace you all. In order to receive love, you got to give it. Or receive love, you got to give it. In order to receive love, you have to give it. Whatever obstacles you have overcome, whatever successes you have achieved on this particular day, I am extremely, extremely proud of you. But if no one else is proud of you, be proud of your damn self on this particular day. And y'all just know that giants, they do fall. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. And giants, they do rise. The more hard work you do, the more work you will be recognized for. You will rise up to your greatness. As I often say, higher is waiting, but was available. But either way, you, me, all of us got to go on tour. Enjoy the fireworks for the day that was, for the day that's to come, and for the blessings are on the way for you, me, and for everybody around here. By the way, on your way out the door, like, comment, share, and subscribe, y'all. We got 2 more epic shows, and GG9 has graciously wanted to do the 2 more shows. So we'll be back here at 9/8 Central, right here on YouTube. Enjoy the fireworks. Good night, everybody. Much love. Y'all, by the way, like I said, do not go to 7th Avenue Beauty.net and type in I just sell 20. I am not responsible for the disappointment that you will receive if you type in that code. Now, y'all let Melody know that she should do an I just sell line, and maybe she might do the code. So I really did that as a business idea, y'all. Listen. Y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I roll. Y'all know how I get down. If you guys still want to participate in the live chat, I am going to have the fireworks up just for a little bit, probably around to 3:20 or so. But yeah, one love, much love, all love. Good night, everybody. Enjoy the fireworks. Hey, Black Bumblebee. Love you too, Queen. I am still right here. Thank you. Hey, y'all. I am still here. Thank you all so much. I let the fireworks go a little bit long tonight. We had a great show. Black Bumblebee, you're welcome anytime here. All of you, thank you so much. Vanessa Jones, thank you for being here. Swags Pete, thank you as well. I think I mentioned you. BC Jones, thank y'all. And to each and everyone, it really does warm my heart and soul that y'all truly believe in me. If you guys do want to come up, click the StreamYard link or participate in the live chat. That warms my heart so good. I try my very best to give y'all a actual show. Some people are going to say, oh, well, they didn't like this outfit or the outfit or the episode was like Luster. Here's the thing. If the show was like Luster, why did you go live reviewing it? I mean, at that point, like, y'all are just hypocrites. Not y'all, but just saying, for people that'll say, oh, I'm done with the show after this season, this, that, and the third. No, you're not going to be done, because guess what? You ain't got nothing original of your own mindset to talk about. So, Black Bumblebee, love you right back. And feel free to come on up, Black Bumblebee. Do you have a YouTube channel, by the way? If you do have a YouTube channel, Black Bumblebee, feel free to drop it in the chat. Some people still here in the building, rolling with me. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We are just chilling, watching the beautiful fireworks, and just having a good old time here. So, like I said, feel free to participate in the live chat or come on up on StreamYard. Much love, everybody.